Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to our Tuesday show. Today we have a hot list of topics for you. We're going to be talking about Anthony Fauci going before the Senate House Committee to testify on COVID, what he knew, what he did, why did he do it? Do these things actually do something, or is this all for show? We're going to take a look at what he said. I've been seeing a lot of posts online that I feel like are really making more of it than it really is because, as usual, I have watched the entire thing. Also, we're going to talk about women's basketball. It's becoming quite the hot topic these days. Is it racist, or are people trying to make something out of nothing? We'll talk about that and see what you guys think. Also, Biden. It's election time. We're getting close to it. So, what do you talk about when it's about to be election time? Well, you talk about hot topics, which are the border and Black people. So, two things. Biden has given some remarks on the border after 4 long years in office. He has finally decided to close it. I'll let you know what he said. He also was a little creepy at that meeting, and I'm going to show you that video. And then also the Biden-Harris campaign has made an appeal to Black voters. Of course he has, because that's what you do when it's election time. You start to pander to the voters, especially when you're about to cut off your Hispanic connection at the border. All you have left are the Black people. So who else are you going to talk to? But The View had some thoughts on that. So of course we're going to share. Also, there was this weird viral video going around of Alex Jones on his show InfoWars. I literally clicked on it, and Alex Jones, like, I didn't know if it was fake or what it was, but he was crying like a baby that the FBI was going to shut his studio down. We'll talk about what that was all about, because I'm not quite sure. It was very, very odd, if you ask me. And last but not least, we will give an update on the Trump legal cases and what he has said so far. He is actually out there finally talking to everybody. So we'll see what he's been saying, what everybody else has been saying. So make sure, and of course, we're going to talk about funny stuff, because we always talk about funny stuff, but make sure that you guys go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button. Make sure you grab a snack, get comfy, because the show starts now.
You are now tuned into Somewhere in the Middle with Soonie X Mo.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, Don on the beat.
Hey, I got so many ups.
Everywhere I go, I
got so many ups.
so many ups.
I know they plotting against me. I know it's hate, they wanna kill me, but please don't tempt me, cause I got so many glocks. Hey, ain't none of them empty. Jesus said they would hate me too. That's how I know it's envy. I got so many ups.
Delusional Mo and Soonie. I've been named Delusional Mo.
Who named you Delusional Mo?
Delusional Mo. Who else?
Who? Oh,
Who
Marlene.
He's
What's
messy.
happening, y'all?
What's happening, y'all? Happy Tuesday.
How y'all
Happy
doing?
Tuesday. How y'all doing?
Why does my camera look blurry, or is that just me?
It does look a little grainy. Is it your lighting?
I don't know. That's my camera's been. Maybe I need to buy a new camera. Maybe this is God's way of telling me it's been a long time. Go ahead and get a new camera.
Well, since Marlandon had to come in here and be messy with me, he's going to get his theme song, because it's big back season. It's time for that pool. Please, while you watch this video, pay close attention to the people in the pool running from this lady. Soonie always misses this because she gets like entranced by the big back. But watch the people in the pool when this person tries to go in the pool. I still haven't figured out if this is a man. Did you see? They ran.
No, I didn't.
See, she was entranced by the big back again.
They did run.
Yeah, it's a catchy tune though. The tune is starting to grow on me for sure.
Starting to grow.
Yeah.
That's a man. Well, look, listen. Do you guys know what month June is?
Pride Month.
It is Pride Month. But you know what else it is? It's Hetero Pride Month. We're taking over. There's actually a business owner in Idaho. I'm gonna play
Uh-huh.
this video that came up with this amazing idea to celebrate heterosexual awesomeness month. And I think we should all support it. I think this should spread like wildfire so that we don't have to deal with this just people dressed up in like bondage and just weirdness walking the streets. It's like what is it? An insane asylum during Pride Month. So I just wanted to highlight this guy because he's doing something great.
Okay.
Hey, my name is Mark Fitzpatrick, owner of Old State Saloon in Eagle, Idaho. Our saloon has become the heterosexual headquarters. We launched Heterosexual Awesomeness Month for June. Monday is Heterosexual Male Monday. And if you're a heterosexual male and you come in here, you get a beer for free. There's no strings attached. We'll call it Beers for Breeders. Wednesdays, if you're a heterosexual couple, you get 15% off your entire bill. And on Thursdays, all day is her hetero happy hour. So heterosexual awesomeness is basically an opportunity to celebrate God's design for man and woman and that sexual attraction between them. Idaho's the reddest state in the country, as you know. We've got so many people here who are like-minded and who want to do what's right. They want to do what's moral. I think that this country is ready to stand up and say, hey, enough is enough. Let's stand for things that are right and true and godly. Everybody is welcome to come here and help us celebrate Heterosexual Awesomeness Month.
Bro, tell me that's
Beers
not fire.
for breeders. That's
Beers
amazing.
for breeders.
I mean,
Heterosexual awesomeness month. I'm here for it.
it's cool, but it's kind of sad that we even have to do that. Like, it's ridiculous. We have to like override the gays with a 15% discount and a free beer.
Yep. That's how you got to do it.
Yeah.
No other way.
No other way. Well, since you have to step out for a little bit to go get the kids.
Actually, I don't. My
Oh,
husband's going to grab the kids for me today. So,
okay.
yay.
Way to go, husband.
I know.
Way to go. All right. Well, what do you want to start off with? You want to start off with B-ball?
We have to. That's a topic that everybody is here to see.
Okay.
All right. They're here to see us talk about this. Jesus. What do I say? What do I say to this topic? I'm just going to be transparent and get in my feelings a little bit.
Uh-oh.
It's actually very odd watching people on the right adopt race baiting. Like, you see my face? This is how I am when I scroll on social media now. I'm just like, why did you post that? Why did you say that? Like, what's the like ultimate end goal here? How long are we going to do this? And I think, you know, when your vision just like sucks you back into reality. You ever had one of those moments where you're just like, it made me realize that this movement and politics and like the virtue signaling and all that is going nowhere. It's so much so that we have to sit around and play liberal logic. Like, the border is being overrun. There's immigrants in this country that don't belong here. Okay. There's drugs spilling in. We have a president that is experiencing a witch hunt. They are fabricating evidence against him and finding him guilty of fabricated evidence because a prosecutor was, I guess, semi-smart enough to finagle the system. And we care more about some white girl who plays ball experiencing racism on a court, on a basketball court. And I remember these same people saying, keep the wokeness out of the NBA and the NFL. I remember that. But they're injecting their wokeness into the WNBA now.
I feel like you're beating around the bush. What is the post? What is the post that got you up in arms?
It's not even just right. It's not, first of all, it wasn't even just Right Wing Angel. It was actually me looking at the shade room and seeing people, conservatives, comment about how this is actual anti-whiteness. I didn't see his post until after, and I did a whole live about that. What the fuck are y'all doing? How? It's not even just him using this lame excuse of, I'm just flipping their logic against them. Liberals don't have logic. So what are you flipping against them? Their own feelings?
Yeah. And it's just creating unnecessary division for no reason. For no reason.
Like, have y'all ever watched a game of basketball? Have you?
A women's NBA basketball
period.
game?
I'm starting to just wonder if people have ever. So you've seen people like talk shit on the court. You've seen players get thrown down, bro. Like, come on. You've seen rookies go through it.
Yeah.
If you've been watching basketball, you've seen this. I don't know. It's really bothering me.
Well, let's take a look at the commentary on Stephen A. Smith's. I think it was on his show, right?
I don't know what show that was. I just saw
it was.
I watched it, but I don't know whose show that was. Personally.
It was First Take. It was First Take, and he was on there with some people. I don't even know who these people are. Well, Shannon Sharp is one of them, but the lady, I don't know who she is. Two ladies. Do you know who they are?
I don't know who these ladies are, but I see their point. Like, I don't agree with women pretending like the WNBA is like super lit and everybody's watching. Like, no, the WNBA is boring. The only reason we're watching is because of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Period. That's why we're watching. So I just want to put that out there. But what she's saying in here is 100% right, and people are pretending like she didn't land a hell of a plane.
Yeah, the lady in the orange you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't know her name, but yeah.
I think it's not Monica, is it?
I'm not sure. Maybe they'll show her name when
okay, let's see. Talking. We'll go ahead and play it.
Worlds of being a woman, Stephen A., and how you have to dance about your word choice and you have to please everybody and anybody.
Oh, not all this now.
Being. We are talking about the world's greatest.
How about being a black man?
Being black. Hold on 1 second. So this is what I'm saying to y'all though, and I know we got to go to break, and we didn't necessarily go there. Maybe we should. There are so many layers in this conversation around the way that it's being discussed. When you no. And yes, Shannon, I know y'all are gonna say and Stephen A., I know you're gonna you just shared that you have talked about the WNBA to the world of being a woman, Stephen A., and how you have to dance about your. You guys may not have said everybody, but the prevailing sentiment for folks that are just joining the WNBA and following women's sports is unfair to the women of this league, to your point, who have laid the groundwork for Caitlin Clark to come in and now take it to the next level. That's all I'm saying in these conversations. Kennedy Carter's behavior is not indicative of the entire league. We are still talking about competition where you are allowed to get a little extra elbow in if you are competing and you do it within the parameters of the game. You guys may not have said everybody, but the prevailing sentiment for folks that are just joining the WNBA and following women's sports is unfair to the women of this league, to your point, who have laid the groundwork. The game is physical. Caitlin is helping to grow the league. These women understand that, but she cannot be babied as a rookie. That's all I'm at.
All right. Who talks about
period?
WNBA? Who talks about women? Who talk about women's sports more than First Take?
Stephen A. Look, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to.
Look, wait, and you know what? Look, wow. You really gonna say that? Why is it? And I'm talking about Tatum. Tatum said that Stephen A. shut her down. No, he didn't, bro. Y'all are literally playing black freaking night for Caitlin Clark. You are painting the entire league as racist against this one white girl, as if there have not been white girls before her that are competing against these black women, and as if they don't have white teammates, bro. I feel like I'm talking to liberals right now. Are you kidding me? One girl? Can all the other white girls in the NBA who've experienced racism from these other, because let's be honest, somebody made this point last night. Some of the most well-known top tier WNBA athletes are white. They're not black. They're white. Those white girls go into the WNBA and fucking dominate. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah. And she made a good point.
UConn.
She made a great point when she said, you haven't been highlighting the WNBA with your platform up until now. So what are you talking about?
it. And you know what
Yeah.
they say?
That's where she
Because
shut
it's
it
not
down.
entertaining. Okay. It's entertaining now,
Now, yeah.
not because of racism, but because Caitlin Clark is a bad motherfucker on the court. So is Angel Reese.
Right. And to be honest, this could bring them more sponsors, more money to all of them. To all of them. This is going to benefit all of them. It's not just going to benefit those girls. What's the problem? Isn't this what they've been wanting? They've been wanting more money, more oh my gosh. I don't understand.
I get it's crazy when you yeah, why I was trying to understand the point of him saying that. What about black men? I don't agree with her saying, welcome to the world of being a black woman. We can't do da 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 da. That part of what she was saying is whatever, that's BS. But the latter part, come on, bro.
Yeah.
We can't, I'm gonna show this other video. We cannot be doing this on the right. Like there's no I've been manipulated into thinking that this is reality and it's not. And I feel robbed.
Yeah.
Come on, where's that video at? Again, people are being retarded on this post that I shared. I'm about to share this post to you. I can't pull it up on my end, but I'm going to share this post to you.
Okay.
You can look at some of the comments. Yeah, I'm going to send it to you on WhatsApp. Listen to what she's saying and look at how people are purposefully, because this is intentional, trying to mischaracterize what she's saying as if they want to believe their own narrative is pretty much what it comes down to. They don't care about the truth. When you are talented, you have to give it up to the women for sure. They're talented. They're fun. They're aggressive. They're gritty. They don't mind getting dirty.
I want to hear your thoughts about just the whole conversation surrounding Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have people that have never spoken to a single player in this league and asked us our thoughts. And you're out here making assumptions based on behalf of these notions that you're creating in your head, these storylines you're creating in your head. And so I don't pay it any mind. Charles Barkley has never talked to any of us. All these people that are on these platforms talking, they've never talked to us. And so for me, it's noise. And at the end of the day, and, you read all of it and talking about we should let, her come in and do X, Y, and Z. And it's like, this is our job. We show up every day to compete. Every rookie that's come in this league, Brianna Stewart, Jewel Lloyd, myself, Kate Martin, it doesn't matter who you are, what rookie you are, bets are coming at your neck because we're here to show you this is a grown women's league and this is the best league in the world for a reason. So it doesn't matter who you are as a rookie. I was a 25-year-old rookie when I came in this league. Delisha Milton-Jones came at my neck and I was playing overseas as a professional, but that's what it is. That's what you do. You come in here to compete. You show the rookies this is what we do here. And so it's nothing out of the norm. So I push it aside as noise until they want to sit down and have a conversation with any one of the veterans that have been here. I don't pay it any mind.
I just want to hear your thoughts about just the whole conversation.
Look at the comments.
Let me see. Best league in the world. You were nothing until Clark came in. None of y'all are the reasons you get what you got. Y'all are lucky Caitlin Clark wants to play with y'all.
Where the fuck else is she going to go? Where is she going to go? And why are they purposely missing the fact that she's saying, dude, the media is running with this narrative and they have not spoken to us to even understand how we feel. She's a rookie. We are vets.
She is the reason the WNBA is what it is right now, whether people like it or not. That's the truth. I mean, I'll say this just because I'm a person who doesn't watch women's basketball. I wouldn't give a damn to care what's going on in basketball if it wasn't for Angel and Caitlin and all that stuff going on. I wouldn't say, honestly, if you want to ask my honest truth, I see all the videos going around of her falling on the court, or getting pushed on the court or whatever's happening there. But she's not the most interesting person in the world. And if it wasn't for social media making her seem interesting, she's boring. If you ask me, I mean, there's not much to talk about with her. What about Brittany Griner? Wasn't Brittany Griner the first one to bring attention to the WNBA when she got her ass locked up in Russia?
Exactly. So I know you said you haven't seen this. I put together 2 different games from both Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Yeah, my face is like, what freaking realm of reality are we in? This top one is Angel Reese getting thrown down to the ground. This bottom one is Angel Reese playing against Caitlin Clark. And if you've played basketball, you know you do your best to keep your opponent behind you when you are under that basket. It's a boxing out drill. Y'all are fighting over who's going to have access to that ball. So arms are going to fly. You're going to be doing this, okay? I put both of these together, and I posted this online, and I asked people to spot the difference. I'm going to play it for y'all. It's going to loop, so you'll have a chance to look at both. But just watch this. I'm going to let it loop in the background while we talk.
Okay.
She got grabbed by the neck. Angel Reese was grabbed by the neck and thrown down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Replay. Watch this. Boom.
Who grabbed her?
Another vet in the league. I can't remember her name, but it's another vet in the league. Now, I'm going to play it again and watch the bottom half. Watch this. That is called flopping.
Oh, wait a minute. Watch. That's when you fake it?
That's when you fake it. Watch her flop. Come on, y'all.
Wait,
are you
that
serious?
other girl in front of her didn't push her because I saw like an arm fly back.
Her arm flies back, but your arm is not going to fly back and make someone do that.
Wait,
it's not going to happen.
I will say this. So I did go to one WNBA game, remember?
Yeah,
and I did actually see that flopping in action. I think that happens quite normally, right? Because there was one player that I kept saying, like, how dramatic is the fall? Like, it's so like, and I feel like the women do it more than anything because like women are just so dramatic.
Yes.
But now that you're pointing this out, I recall seeing this quite a few times. I'm very familiar.
It's not like Angel Reese's hand is coming up and smacking her in the face, right?
Enough to throw her back.
Enough to throw her back. Exactly what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, people who are calling this egregious and flagrant don't understand basketball and probably have never played a sport in their life, especially at high intensity.
Yeah.
Where y'all are competing. These are pros. This is a pinnacle for women. It's not like college ball. But look, that's my little rant on it. I cannot believe these people are really pretending. Like, you're lying to yourself. Yeah. And you got to know you're lying to yourself. And that's what's fucking bothering me. Stephen A. Smith dunks on female sports commentator. And I'm like, no, the fuck he didn't. Mm-hmm. What are you talking about?
Like I said to you, it just proves that people just do this just to like get a post that's going to agitate people.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly.
Yeah. That's what it proves. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Let us know in the comment section if you're watching this not live.
And you know what? Yeah. I am going to go to another WNBA game because I had fun. I had fun at the WNBA game.
I know you did.
It was pretty much like watching dudes anyways. I was there for it. Like, I really do suggest if you haven't been to a WNBA game, you should go. It's cheap. It's a good time. Good people watching. Big bitches.
I wouldn't waste your money on it, for real. I would watch it on TV, but don't waste your money. Not until that league is like, they got some dogs in the league that's coming there to dominate. It's boring to watch girls, man. It really is.
What team do these girls play for?
Caitlin Clark plays for the Fever, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on.
See, I bet you those games are going to be sold out. I'm going to get my WNBA.
Well, her jersey sold out. So did Angel Reese. Both of their jerseys sold out. She plays for
Chicago and Indiana. So the Indiana Fever and Chicago, what?
Yeah. I don't know what. See, I don't even know the names of the teams. I'm going to be honest with you.
Then I have to go see a game because Chicago, that's my hometown. I need to go support. So when hopefully
Chicago Sky is who Angel Reese plays for. Chicago Sky.
Okay. I need to go see it. I will go see another Britney game now.
Oh my God.
Because in my mind, if I was a lesbian, that would be my
Lord.
That would be my partner. She's pretty much a dude. She's pretty much a dude. So, anyways.
There's that, y'all. I just, the question I want to ask people going forward is, why are you trying to force race into this? Why are you not interested in talking to the other players? Why are you pretending like these Black women haven't been playing with other white women for their entire professional career, even at an elementary, middle school, collegiate? Like, you play with white girls your entire career. If you're so racist and you don't like the fact that white women are better than you, because I guarantee you there's someone on your team that's better than you.
Yeah.
Why are we all of a sudden injecting it into the conversation now? I just want to know that. Give me that. And if it sounds good, okay. If not, then y'all are a bunch of fucking race baiters. You're no different than left-leaning people.
Well, and then to close this topic out, okay, and I said this to Soonie earlier, we have heard these girls, especially Angel and Caitlyn, say themselves, there's no beef.
Yes.
This is just sports. That's it. So, people just want to make something out of nothing. It's too bad. Too bad. Messiness. All right. Let's talk about the border and Biden. So I didn't even know he was talking on this today. I didn't even know he was going to talk about this today. But he did like maybe 10 minutes. I'm going to show you a little clip and then I'll show you like the scary thing that he did at the end. But just to sum it up, he's basically taking actions to secure the border now. Okay.
Now.
Yeah. He posted on the POTUS Instagram page, I would have preferred to address our issue at the border through bipartisan legislation because that's the only way to actually fix our broken system. But Republicans in Congress have left me no choice. So today I'm announcing actions that bar migrants who cross our southern border unlawfully from receiving asylum unless they seek it after entering through established lawful processes. Okay. So basically he's taking it back to what
Trump
did. But the problem is it's already gone too far. Okay. It's already gone too far. And you've had tons of Border Patrol cut. Okay. The Border Patrol is fed the fuck up. Okay. After 4 years of you telling them they need to just stand aside and let people go in, now you're going to tell them they need to stop. They need to stop them. Okay. So here are the executive actions he's taking. Barring migrants who cross the southern border unlawfully from receiving asylum. We already said that. Strengthening the asylum screening process. Genius, Biden, genius. Who gave you that idea? New docket to address cases and make decisions within 6 months versus 6 years. Well, how he's going to do that, I have no idea because he's already created a huge backlog of people that are already in this country. And
exactly
how are we going to get them to show up for their court date that's 3-4 years out? Give me a break.
Exactly.
Give me a break.
Give me a fucking break.
Give me a fucking break. Okay. Revoking visas of CEOs and government officials who profit from the exploitation of vulnerable migrants. So basically, what does that mean? First of all, CEOs and government officials. So you're telling me there's CEOs and government officials here on visas This shouldn't be here. And they're profiting from the exploitation of vulnerable migrants. And you know about it, but now you're going to revoke that. That's basically what he said. Expanding efforts to dismantle human smuggling and support immigration prosecutions. Yeah, whatever. Enhancing immigration enforcement, seizing fentanyl at our border. Does anybody
fentanyl at the border?
Yeah. Does anybody believe the last
No.
three points? Me neither.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And you're right, Marlanda. Nowhere did it say send them freaking back.
Exactly. Send them back.
That's right. So here he is speaking on the border. Here's a little clip from the announcement today.
I've come here today to do what the Republicans in Congress refuse to do. Take the necessary steps to secure our border. I'm moving past Republican obstruction and using the executive authorities available to me as president to do what I can on my own to address the border. Frankly, I would have preferred to address this issue through a bipartisan legislation because that's the only way to actually get the kind of system we have now that's broken, fixed. Today, I'm announcing actions to bar migrants who cross our southern border unlawfully from receiving asylum. Migrants will be restricted from receiving asylum at our southern border unless they seek it after entering through an established lawful process. Let's fix the problem and stop fighting about it. I'm doing my part. We're doing our part. Congressional Republicans should do their part.
This fucking dude.
Right. And, you know, honestly, he's taking executive action now, but he could have taken executive action from the jump when he realized the bipartisan efforts weren't working and made the decision right then and there. Okay, so here is the freaky post. Or sorry, not the freaky post, the freaky look he gave a reporter.
Politics with the war. What was that? I asked her, is Prime Minister Netanyahu playing politics with the war?
I don't think so. He's trying to work out a serious problem. Thank you.
I don't think so. What do you mean you don't think so?
This nigga. Hey, look. To get you through to November, all right? I have an awesome gift for you.
Oh,
I went ahead and made some Trump shirts. I never do this. I never make Trump shirts. I never play into the, you know, shenanigans that's going on. But if you want to help Trump win, go get a shirt from Truth in the Marketplace. It's the Trump felony shirt. The link will be in this comment section. The link is also in my bio. If you're voting for the felon, let everybody know you're voting for the felon. Because this brain dead mother sucker, man, how is his approval rating not at a 0?
And you know what's crazy is when you look at the polls, they don't look like as far apart as you would think they are. Now, polls, you know, I don't believe, but you would think.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I try to tell y'all about this dude. Listen, bro, go get these shirts. Let everybody know you're voting for the felon. And you got to get Sleepy Joe out because Sleepy Joe is wreaking havoc on this goddamn country.
Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Let me pin that. That way, that one doesn't go away. If anybody wants to come in to comment, there's the link there. Do you want to talk about the porn on Twitter?
Well, it was already allowed on there.
Yeah.
But now it's like officially allowed on there.
Yeah.
And you know how everybody was willing to like abandon TikTok? You notice how that conversation just stopped?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's talking about it anymore.
Yeah.
I wonder if people are going to keep the same energy with Elon Musk, because a lot of people were really, really excited that he was going to restore freedom of speech on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I remember having conversations about him not being very clear on what freedom of speech meant for him, and also hate speech. We're not even sure what these things mean to him. And now I think we're starting to catch a glimpse of it. Pornography is allowed on Twitter, an app that kids can access, teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like corn and OnlyFans is going to be the most popular thing ever going forward, and you can easily access it on social media now. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised of the official statement, and I'm surprised of the lack of response to this official statement from so-called conservatives that are so concerned about social media and free speech and what our kids are introduced to. TikTok's got to go.
Yeah. Well, Soonie, we have to wait for the Trump and Elon Spaces interview or whatever it is.
TikTok.
Oh yeah, Trump made a TikTok. Did you see that?
I'm not following that old fucking man. No.
He got
made
like
one
5 point something million followers already in a matter of 2 days.
Look, how many does Joe Biden have? And you want me to believe that he got 81 million votes?
Like 300,000 and something, I believe.
Fuck out of here.
Oh man, it's crazy. Well, let me read to you a little bit.
Dead.
Let me read to you a little bit about the small print of this porn clause that's here on Twitter. So it says, you may share consensually produced and distributed adult nudity or sexual behavior, provided it's properly labeled and not prominently displayed. I don't know what that would mean if you're putting it in a post. We believe that users should be able to create, distribute, and consume material related to sexual themes as long as it is consensually produced and distributed. Sexual expression, whether visual or written, can be legitimate forms of artistic expression. We believe in the autonomy of adults to engage with and create content that reflects their own beliefs, desires, and experiences, including those related to sexuality. The content of how you're supposed to mark your content, it says, if you regularly post adult content on X, we ask that you please adjust your media settings. Doing so places all your images and videos behind a content warning. So that's probably what they're talking about. It's like a thing saying click here if you want to see this. That needs to be acknowledged before your media can be viewed. You can also add a one-time content warning on an individual post. If you continue to fail marking your post, we will adjust your account settings for you. Users under 18. We won't ban you. We'll just adjust.
Okay, exactly. We're not going to ban you for not following TOS, right? Which means you need to, matter of fact, we're going to give you a choice. Hey, you could put it on there, and if you don't, we'll just go behind you. So in the meantime of you not putting tags on your porn, children are going to be able to view this porn. And it's not even stopping them from looking at it. It just says that this author has flagged this post showing a sensitive show.
Yeah.
What if they lie about their age and they get on Twitter?
And see, that's the
gonna
part.
make them want to see you.
Exactly. Here it just says you just have to include your birth date in your profile. Like I know in Texas here where they banned Pornhub, you have to upload like a picture of your driver's license. Like at least that's a little bit more than just like entering in whatever birth date works.
They're gonna know your
Ain't
porn
that's what
habits,
Twitter
guys.
trying to do with the IDs too? And some
What's
that
that?
involve Israel.
Yeah, if you're gonna be making money on TikTok, I mean not TikTok, but Twitter going forward, you have to upload a government ID and give it to a company that's based in Israel.
Oh Lord.
Like for what?
Oh
for
Lord.
What?
I told you, the United States of Israel.
That's crazy.
You know what people are saying? Oh, you guys need to stop with these conspiracy theories. So what? The company's in Israel. Why does a company that runs in Israel, why do they need access to our IDs. Why can't you have an American company do that? I'm sure there's an American company that exists here that deals with authentication.
Yep.
All these America First people. We need to stop. We need to bring things home. Y'all are so fake. I swear to God, y'all are so fake. So goddamn fake.
Speaking of Israel, Mexico elected a Jew. My people.
Repeal the 19th. We already know where you're going with this.
Yeah. Cause y'all see them flags that she had beside her on both sides?
Yes, I did. Here's her picture right here.
Repeal the 19th.
Nah, it's some other flags I'm talking about. I ain't talking about those.
Does she have the gay flags?
Yeah, it was the pride flag and that trans flag.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah.
Mexico's going to hell.
But yeah.
She was the only one left after they took out everybody else that was running.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, I told Carbon, because Carbon had sent me the article about it. I said, you know, my mom, she grew up in a dictatorship, and that was not uncommon. So like whenever there was somebody running for office that they didn't like, they would be like, oh, you know, let us take you up in this airplane or this helicopter. And then they just throw you from the helicopter. And that would be the end of you.
But yeah, that shit finna go haywire. Cause y'all know women don't need to be president.
No.
It's about to be over.
It's about to go.
But you know, I got called a sexist and a misogynist for saying that when people was going up for Hillary Clinton and trying to get Michelle Obama.
No. We have limitations, ladies, and you need to go ahead and come to terms with that and stop. Just stop. We are not made to be presidents.
Yeah, the only people that was vote for Hillary really is the feminisms. The
Brock voted for
Me Too's.
Hillary. I don't know where Brock is, but you know,
where is
Hillary
he?
and Biden.
He's been MIA since that chef died.
Here we go.
Somebody said Hakeem Jeffries is the Walmart version of Obama.
Oh my God, that's disrespectful.
Dang.
I mean, he do act like Obama in so many ways.
That's hella disrespectful.
Dang. Hey, did you guys hear Kanye West is accused of this is funny. Kanye West's former assistant. Allegedly, Kanye West asked his former assistant if his penis is racist.
I did see that.
He said, I'm going to stare at pictures of white women and beat the shit out of this racist D.
Bruh. I can't I seen it.
Yeah. But then he turned around and responded to this lawsuit and said that she was trying to like basically come on to him. So this is another case of you got rejected and now you're salty about it, according to Ye.
This is just like some nasty. For people to talk like this, and I'm not trying to sound like a prude because I'm far from it, right? I'm 33. I'm young. What type of texting is this, bro? I would cease communication if you were talking to me like, bro. I'd be like, bro, you're so fucking weird. Like, you're weird, bro.
It really is a really
then
weird
I want her
texting.
to cheat on me and go get effed by a bigger D than mine and come back and tell me the story. Then I want her to suck me off with her best friend or an option.
That sounds like Diddy.
That's not even weird at this point. That's
with
sick.
A bad B that I'm already effing.
That's
that
sick.
I effed and then made her tell me how hard she's been effed. What? Well,
yeah.
This is what I mean. When you get to a certain level of Hollywood, bro, and you have ran through women and you get bored with normalcy, you start dipping into some strange shit. Like, do you have a race fetish? What the fuck?
This is weird.
You have a kink? What?
Be honest with me. Is my D racist? And then she says it is. And then he says, this effing racist D of mine, I'm going to beat this. Dude, you guys love when I read this stuff. I'm going to beat this effing racist D for being effing racist. I'm going to stare at pictures of white women with black asses and beat the shit out of my racist D. This racist needs to be beaten till it can be racist no more. And then she says, this ain't right, bro. And he says, after 400 years, we still at this point, the richest black man ever beating the shit out of his big black D. What does 400 years have to do with that?
Listen, Kanye is weird.
Weird.
Kanye is weird.
Well, here she is.
As Bryson Gray said, he need to repent.
Yeah, he really does.
Listen, I'm still listening to that Jesus album. Okay.
Are you?
I sure am.
And how is it?
It's fire. I'm still gonna listen to it. He ain't R. Kelly. Okay? He's weird. Yeah. You want to put together porn, you talking dirty in text message, like you're weird.
Yeah.
But if you ain't violated no kid and you're not violating women and these are willing participants in like y'all's nasty degenerate fantasy, then what the I'm gonna listen to you talk about Jesus and we're gonna turn everything else off because bro, you're weird. That's like some next level shit. I'm gonna beat my racist D. Like, ew.
Yeah.
He sounds like one of those freaks on these like sketchy sex sites that are looking at what do you call them? The sex cam workers. I just watched a documentary about this dude who was in love with the sex cam worker and ended up going broke and killing his entire family to keep a relationship with this woman. That's what Kanye West sounds like. You sound like you're one of those dwellers. I bet you he'd be on sex sites under anonymous names. Y'all need to go investigate his internet habits.
Whatever happened to his whole porn thing that he was coming out with?
I listen. You know what I do? I compartmentalize and hit mute on anything degenerate you're saying. But if you say something else, I'm gonna listen to that. I couldn't tell you what's going on with it, and I don't give a shit. This who the fuck posted that? And why did you post that?
This?
Damn, that text message.
Oh, she put it in the lawsuit.
That's crazy.
Well, speaking of degenerate, I don't know how this came across. I'm telling you, when I be messing with things,
I sent it to you.
You did?
I did send this to you because I saw it and I wanted to talk about it.
Oh Lord. Okay, well, I'm gonna play it because the lady that posted this, Ashley B. McIntosh, she actually like made a reaction to this song. So you're gonna see her react to this in here. It's pretty funny, but listen to this song. Crazy.
Them little shits don't even work. Let them nut all in my guts and then I go and pop my perk. Let them nut all in my mouth. I think I got some on my shirt. Kept my $50 and I went and blew it on some yurt. Yeah, word around town saying I'm the hottest in the city. Pussy good as fuck. I guess that's why he turned me to a Twinkie. Threw this pussy on him. Then I went and popped the plan B. So how the fuck I'm pregnant? Nah, I think this little test tweaking.
We saying a whole bunch. We said a whole bunch silently. What?
She got the ultrasound pictures in her hand.
That's that sexy red effect.
That's right, Marlena. That is the sexy red effect.
This is crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Or as I like to call her, fugly red, dirty red with the STDs, all this shit.
Ew. Ew.
She said she had STDs.
Who is this person, Soonie?
I don't know. I don't think she should be known. I think we need to leave her where she at.
Oh no. Her name is Kardash. Hold on. She got a whole playlist. Let's see.
Fuck a plan B. Them little shits don't even work. Let them nut all in my guts and then I go and pop my perk. Let them nut all in my mouth. I think I got some on my shirt. Kept my $50 and I went and blew it on some yurt. Yeah, fuck a plan B. Them little shits don't even work. Let them nut all. Fuck a.
Oh my Lord.
I can't even go to Walgreens no more, and I'm damn sure not to be caught dead in Walmart because ratchet people exist there, and I can't be there. There's
Let's see. Let's give her a chance.
Where is she from is the question.
Oh my god. That's the only hit she has.
She ain't got no songs. That's the only song she got.
If I just win it by my purse.
That's it. She's a one-hit wonder. Plan B. I gotta go through here and watch all these reactions.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah. Oh Lord, she got fans.
Fuck a plan B. Them little shits don't even work. Let them nut all in my guts and then I go and pop my perk. Let them nut all.
Okay. Take your kids off the internet, people.
Please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
Catchy beat, no lyrical talent. That's kind of catchy. See what you're doing? You over here introducing these people to degeneracy. Now they're gonna go look up that song.
You don't need to look very far. Just type in Plan B.
Don't tell them how to look it up. God damn.
They're gonna find it anyways. They're gonna find it anyways. Man.
But did you get what I said earlier, Mo?
No, what'd you say?
It was about the Supreme Court. Like, what y'all think gonna happen at the end of the month? Because, you know, that's when shit hit the fan.
What do you mean?
As far as, like, you know, at the end of every month in June, they do some cases and shit. And we'll see stuff all over because, you know, 2022, it was Roe v. Wade and stuff. Last year was affirmative action and other stuff. I wonder what this year going to be.
Well, you know that Trump is wanting to take his case, like, over the New York people, the Supreme justices in New York, and he wants to take it all the way to the Supreme Court.
They was arguing about immunity back in April.
Yeah. So you're asking, like, what do I think is going to be the big theme with the Supreme Court leading up to?
Yeah, because, you know, Sonia Sotomayor was saying how after certain cases, she went and cried in her office and shit. And like people say, nobody cares about your feelings. It's about the Constitution. And she told me something. It's going to be more.
The Supreme Court told her that?
No, she said that in an interview.
Oh, okay. Dang. Wow. I don't know. We'll see. We will see, though. I don't know what's going to happen, to tell you the truth. I feel like they're going to be wrapped up with this Trump stuff for sure.
Yeah,
that's going to be the main thing.
Yeah, I was talking to my family the other day, and we was ranking the Supreme Court justices from 1 to 9. Of course, you know my number 1 is Clarence Thomas. Y'all already know that.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, they got mad at me because some of them are liberals, and they were saying how he this and he that, and they like what's her name, KBJ, whatever her name is, Ketanji.
Oh, Ketanji Jackson.
Yeah, her.
Jackson?
They was talking about how they love her and shit. And of course, you know, I can't stand that woman for the life of me.
Yeah, she was the latest and greatest addition.
Great. Okay.
Well, according to them.
But yeah.
Okay, so let's play a clip of Biden making an appeal to Black voters. Since we have 2 Black people right now on the screen, I need to know if this appeals to you or not, because this is whippy, but you're going to see Biden here in just a second.
Message for Black Americans. Take a look.
What do you think would happen if Black Americans had stormed the Capitol? I don't think he'd be talking about pardons. It's the same guy who wanted to tear gas you as you peacefully protested George Floyd's murder. He says he's the greatest president for Black people in the history of America, including more than Abraham Lincoln. I think he injected.
Can you rewind that, please?
What's that? You want me to rewind it all the way?
Can you rewind that? Just like 15 seconds. Keep going.
He says he's the greatest president for Black people in the history of America, including more than Abraham Lincoln.
What?
I think he injected too much of that bleach in his.
Hold on.
I don't think he'd be talking about pardons. It's the same guy who wanted to tear gas you as you peacefully protested George Floyd's murder. He says
what? Trump didn't ask for them to be tear gassed. The fuck is he talking about?
I'm gonna let her go first, then I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
Hold on. Wait, we gotta finish. Hold on.
People in the history of America, including more than Abraham Lincoln. I think he injected too much of that bleach in his brain. I think it affected his brain. And today, Donald Trump is pandering and peddling lies and stereotypes for your votes so he can win for himself, not for you. Well, Donald Trump will have a message for you. Not in our house and not on our watch.
Why is he lying? Like, I don't understand this.
Because they believe everything he says.
Well, this is not the. Look, bro. If I don't even have, honestly, I don't have anything constructive to say. It's just gonna be insult after insult after insult. This is just what Democrats do. They like to pull at blacks' heartstrings and say they're gonna put you back in chains. Now they want to tear gas you for protesting in favor of, George Floyd. And let's pretend like we're not trying to shut these protesters and these demonstrators up when it comes to Palestine. The very same people who are on stage talking to you about another president wanting to tear gas you. What are you talking about? Y'all are in talks of putting the fucking military at these universities.
Right.
What are you talking about?
And he talking about if black people would have stormed the Capitol, but they was looting and rioting.
Black people have already stormed the Capitol and they weren't shot
at all. And I'm so tired of hearing about January 6th and the word insurrection. I'm tired of hearing it.
Right. Me too. I'm sick and tired of hearing it too.
Shit, talk about the summer of 2020.
The summer of love. The summer of love.
Where shit was actually burnt down and caused billions worth of damage. Talk about that.
Oh no, they can't talk about that though, because that was their doing. They can't blame that on Donald Trump. That was their doing. Crazy.
Well,
go ahead.
I just want people to know that a Black Panther group in California, I think it was 1967, it was 30 Black Panthers. They walked to the state capitol armed with their rifles and shotguns, and nothing happened to them. Nothing. This is 1967. Stop letting this old, decrepit, disgusting skeleton gaslight you. Oh, that just annoyed me. That's such a fucking lie.
And his don't know what race she want to be as vice president.
Right.
She don't know what race she want to be. She black one day, Indian the next, and part Asian after that.
Well, let's hear what what's her name? Sunny Hostin has to say. I hate this one. This is another one. Sunny is Puerto Rican. I don't understand.
You ain't even black, bitch. Thank you. I'm glad you said it. Shut the fuck up. You ain't even black, bitch.
Yeah, her husband is black, but Sunny's Puerto Rican. So I don't understand what she's talking about, but whatever. Here we go.
83% of black registered voters identify as or lean Democratic. 81% of black men, 81% are in the Democratic Party. So I don't want to hear anymore that black men are voting for Trump. Black women resoundingly will show up for Biden, and they're going to bring their sons, they're going to bring their grandsons, they're going to bring their husbands. And the black
thanks for letting us know.
Sunny, that's a reference to a poll that says he used to have a 92% following. So the trend is down. I'm not saying they're going to go for Donald Trump.
Can I just point out before Sunny does her legal thing?
Yes.
Polls.
Oh, yeah.
Call maybe 1,000 people. Maybe. And then they say that 1,000 represents everybody. That is not so.
Exactly.
The thing that's going to happen, people are going to vote how they vote. We found, and I always go back to that man in Alabama, that very Roy Moore.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody said, I'm going to vote for Roy Moore. I'm going to vote like my husband votes. And then came the next day, and nobody voted for him.
Right.
Maybe they voted for him this much.
Right.
People are not going to tell you who they're going to vote for. Our parents never told us.
Yeah.
It wasn't something you discussed. So we're never going to know until we know. So polls, you can follow polls if you want to. But remember, the last polls that we really followed said that Hillary was going to win.
Yeah.
Polls are not necessarily accurate. Just saying. And you're
yes, and I have two.
Well, look, shout out to Whoopi Goldberg for putting Sunny Hostin in her place respectfully.
Even though I
Take
can't
your
stand that
take
woman.
your
but
flawed ass, funky ass polls somewhere else. You Puerto Rican bitch. Shut up talking about black people.
But you know what? It's like what Whoopi said is true, but she flip flops on that because when the polls reflect what they want them to reflect, then all of a sudden the polls matter.
I agree with that, but I think Whoopi Goldberg is semi smart enough to know that Joe Biden is insanely unpopular, and his approval rating amongst blacks is down. And shout out to the other white girl who said, "Look, there's a downward trend. How do you know that's not going to continue?" And like Whoopi Goldberg said, what was the sample size of that poll? I wish I could be on these shows. What was the sample size of that? How many people did they poll?
Never.
Because if you don't know, then shut up. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
And in my 45 years of being on this planet, I've never been called for a poll ever. I don't understand. I'm dying to speak to somebody about it.
I've taken polls.
You have?
But only like, yeah, they'll text you. It's like if you are subscribed to like any political associations, you'll get emails too. They'll say, "Hey, here's a survey. Take this survey," or they'll send you a text message survey, or sometimes they'll call you.
Yeah.
But most people don't answer those calls.
I'm 45 and I'm proud of it. Okay. Relax.
Damn, they're 50.
Hey, dude, my mom's almost 60.
What did
bro.
you say? What?
You are damn near 50.
Yeah. First of all, I got a whole 5 years before that happens, honey.
That ain't long
at all.
4 years just flew by.
Man.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You don't like the fact that you're aging?
No, I think honestly, to tell you the truth, I feel like the older I get, the better I get. And I'm not even joking with you because like I look at pictures of myself when I was like in my 20s and 30s, and I have never looked or felt better in my entire life. My skin is amazing. My hair is amazing. I feel amazing. The older you get, you don't give a shit. It's like, yeah, it's great.
Mm.
Y'all know the 270 to win website?
To what?
Yes.
270 to win.
I do know that.
I be messing with that app every other day just because I be want to see how they be doing it. With with the states and shit, the red and blue shit.
I took a nap before the show. Thank you very much.
Go take a nap. Oh, here. That's what they said.
I do take naps. I do love naps. I go to sleep early. I wake up early.
Oh, no. The older we get, the more we lie to ourselves.
No, I'm telling the truth.
Because my daddy got it bad. And he's gonna be 50 this year.
Listen, I am telling the truth, okay? Ain't no filters on this face, right? I mean, I got light on my face, but ain't no filters on this face. Look, up close.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm good. We good over here. We aging good, gracefully.
I don't know. You look like you got a little bit of European in you, and y'all don't age well.
I do have
people. Y'all age like shit.
But I am aging well. That's the thing. Even though I do
You're
have
only 45. You ain't. Nah,
Oh,
you
now
ain't hit
only...
the point. You ain't hit the point where you're. Listen.
Well,
60. When white people are 60, they look like they're 80.
Hold on. But I have no uterus. Okay, so let's take that into account because that naturally will age me. I have no uterus. I don't have a uterus. I don't have any like.
We didn't need to know that. I'm talking about you having white in you.
I'm just saying I have white in me. I have no uterus. Okay. I look pretty good. You saw that 45 question mark. It's because they couldn't believe what they saw. That's why. Yeah, that's right. I am leaning on that glycerin. Thank you to the glycerin. Hallelujah. Okay.
Listen, y'all.
Wait, what is this? What is this? What am I looking at?
Oh, it's our next topic.
Is that somebody's crotch?
No.
They're like somebody's arm.
It's somebody's arm.
Oh, I thought I was looking.
Why is your mind always in the gutter, bro? Oh my God. This don't even look like in between somebody's legs.
That looks like a sausage right between the legs.
Jesus
Looks like somebody
Christ.
straddling a camera.
Well, y'all, this is not someone straddling a camera. This is an incident that occurred in New York where this viral video was captured in Battery Park in Manhattan as officers tried to arrest a girl allegedly selling fruit with her family. Check this out. Buddy was mad.
Wait a
He said,
minute.
what the fuck was everybody else?
Explain to me what this lady did.
So, New York officials are conducting an investigation after a viral video captured chaos near Battery Park in Manhattan as officers tried to arrest a girl allegedly selling fruit with her family. In the video, an officer with the New York City Department of Parks and Recreation appears to restrain the girl and try to handcuff her as an NYPD officer appears to restrain another woman. The end of the video shows the Parks Department officer kneeling and speaking with another officer after the girl appears to have escaped. So this girl was at the park with her family, allegedly selling fruit.
Like she in Mexico, because that's probably where she came from.
And yeah, people are saying that the officer was wrong and that shouldn't have happened. And I wanted to see what everybody else was thinking of this situation because the video is highly emotionally charged. The video is, I'll pull the video back up. All you see is this little 14-year-old girl being snatched away.
Well,
you know, she's actively resisting arrest, by the way, if there is indeed an NYPD officer there.
And I'm not so sure she's 14 because see, this is the thing with these with these women from El Salvador. They look hella young because they're like 3 feet tall. Cause I don't know. She don't look that young to me, number one. Number two, is all this necessary over a fruit seller? Like you really got to throw her down to the ground? How is that little girl taking all these people?
So they're saying that. So this is what the family is saying. He encountered park department's official trying to put a fruit cart in the trash. They were trying to throw his fruit away. And that the family was apparently selling fruit without a license. Okay, fine. This is what we're saying. All right, fine. If they're doing this, then talk to the parents. Don't handcuff the kid. What do y'all think? Now, we only have this portion of the video, right? And a little bit of the statements coming from people who were there. What do y'all really think about this?
Listen, I am willing to bet that they're illegal. So right there, it's gloves off for me. I really don't care. I really don't care. I don't care about your fruit stand. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what they did to you. I don't care.
What if they're not illegal?
They 100. Like I am willing.
What if they aren't illegal? I just want to know.
I'm telling you, they're illegal. I can tell.
Okay, and what if they aren't?
Then these cops should be ashamed of themselves that this little girl took them down like that. They were out of breath. Like, this is doing too much. This is doing too much. Like, throw the cart stand in the trash. Just give them a ticket. But they're illegal. I'm telling you. The mom has got the classic jersey, okay, which is a telltale sign because that's, you know, when the Super Bowl ends or the World Cup ends, whatever they got left over, whoever team didn't win, those extra things go to other countries. They got all that on. They got the telltale sign of the outfits of illegal immigrant. First of all, these cops don't even look like real cops. These cops look like they're from the border. What the hell? Are you sure this is New York?
Yes, New York.
I thought we were looking at Mexico. Because these look like the cops from the frontera to me. What do you think, Marlandon?
I'll say that again.
What you think of this video?
This shit, I feel like for one, it's way off, and it's like they do look like illegal immigrants to me, but I could be wrong.
You're not.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers racist. This is like saying that looks like a thug to me.
No.
Yeah, that black person right there that's resisting arrest. Yeah, they probably have committed a bunch of crimes. Hey, maybe they're a drug dealer. Like, what the fuck?
Listen, you may be sensitive when people stereotype your people. I ain't sensitive about that shit.
Sensitivity. It's about being a human.
I am being human. They're illegal. 100%. Okay. 100%.
But if they not, he should have went to the parents and not the child. If they not,
I'm gonna look up this case because y'all are making me mad.
I said if they not.
NYC Park Rangers.
What? I just caught Mo in a fallacy. Why don't you need all the story here?
What do you mean? I am getting all the story. I'm Googling it right now.
I don't know. You're making a whole statement with no information. How come you're doing that here?
What do you mean? I am making an observation from my professional direct
what?
knowledge. I'm a professional Hispanic. I already know how it goes.
It's okay because the next I got this next subject. This is a subject that she would make zero statements on.
Okay.
Did you find it? The story? Or you want me to send it to you?
No, I'm reading the article. I got to read several articles because I got to see. But go ahead. Put your next video up there.
I'm going to let you go ahead and do that.
Why does she have an illegal vending cart? Why does she have an illegal vending
because
cart?
There's no license. That could be a black kid that was selling water and a Karen decided to call police on him and be like, well, he doesn't have a license to be selling here. No, it's literally the same equivalency.
I don't even believe this girl was 12 years old. I'm telling you right now. It's about to come out that this girl was like 35. See, in this article, she's 12. Other articles, she's 14. Get it together. This is, I'm telling you, dude, it's going to come out. You're going to be like, Mo's right. This is going to be another Mo's right. I guarantee you. Where are my Hispanic people at in the comments? Y'all know that these people are illegal. Look at this. Street vendors are primarily immigrants. That's what it says.
Didn't you just say that polling is not accurate? Now you're literally using a poll?
No, this came from the New York City Street Vendor Justice Coalition statement.
And what do you think? How do you think they came up with that?
What do you mean?
How do you think they came up with that?
That's a fact, dude. You're in New York.
Answer me. How do you think they came up with that?
Don't tell me a poll. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact, dude. White people don't go setting up little fruit carts. Come on now.
I mean, New York did get all them illegal immigrants recently.
Exactly. Why do you think Kathy Hochul was right on the side of Biden's immigration speech today?
Hey, bro.
Come on now.
Y'all watch too much TV.
Nah.
Go to North Carolina. It's niggas outside with their carts. Ain't got no goddamn license.
What's the percentage of black people in North Carolina?
What does that matter? You don't want to deal with the numbers when I asked you about the poll that you brought up.
I am dealing with the numbers. I'm telling you the majority.
What's the number?
Listen.
And how did they come up with that?
Soonie, don't worry about it. I am going Soonie, shut up. I'm going to get dude, I'm gonna an up close picture of this girl's face. Ain't no way she's 12 years old. Ain't no way she's 12 years old. Hold up. Let me see if I can get this on the screen. Y'all make me mad though. See, here I am trying to keep it real with my people. And you won't even let me keep it real. Like I keep my mouth shut when it comes to the black community because I'm like, it ain't my people, it ain't my thing to speak on whatever.
You did not keep your mouth shut. Stop lying.
Damn, why can't I get past that? What is this? How do we get out of this?
Forget the blue pill. What the fuck you be watching over there? Blue pill.
No, this is like an ad that came up.
Yeah, ads are tailored to our search history. What you got going on over there?
My search history be wild sometimes, girl. I can't zoom in, okay? But this is not the face of a 12-year-old girl. It just isn't. Look at this. It's not the face of a 12-year-old girl. Mm-hmm. What does that say? Park enforcement, dude. This dude himself. What is up with this forehead? Dude, she ain't from the United States either. Ain't no black woman. All black women in the U.S. pull their wigs down. This ain't right. She's an immigrant too. Guarantee she was in the park selling some shit. Look at this. You can't tell me she's not illegal. She came.
That's not the girl that got arrested, though.
She was with her. She came straight from an Inca pyramid, and I don't know where, dude. She was riding a what do they ride? A llama in Peru 48 hours ago.
Oh God.
Everybody got cussed out after that.
Yeah.
By the looks of that man's face, everybody got cussed out.
He said, "Where would he? What did he say, Soonie?" He said, "Where were you?
Where were y'all? Just let these people take her. You wouldn't even help me." That NYPD officers was looking like, bro, I think it's best if you just let go and we can figure this out. They stood back.
Yeah.
He fell with him and all.
What up, Liddell? What up? Resisting for sure. Yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. I just, this is funny. This is funny.
Show me the other video. Show me the other video.
It says, an ex-user said that the incident unfolded between Battery Park and Staten Island Ferry entrance. A 32-year-old female received a desk appearance ticket and a 14-year-old received a juvenile report as a result of the incident, according to NYC Parks. They have not been identified, and it is unclear if they have legal representation. The 32-year-old woman is migrant, according to the mayor's office. Immigration status of the teen is not clear. A spokesperson for NYC Parks confirmed that the video posted online depicted the Sunday event or incident.
Thank you. Migrant. That was her mama. She's illegal too.
El Salvador. Most likely any brown person selling delicious fresh fruit is illegal in this country.
Absolutely.
Bro. Don't be selling no fruit on the corner, niggas. Because y'all gonna be immigrants too. They gonna say you came from Africa. Give us free.
That's so funny.
She's from MS-13.
For real. She probably, yeah. Okay. Well, you got another video. You got another video?
This is the fallacy that I feel like I just caught you in, right? Because I appreciate the candidness. I appreciate the honesty on this whole 14-year-old, suspected 14-year-old,
right,
selling fruits, right?
Yeah.
He was like, nah, bro, that's crazy.
I got the whole story.
Hey, what do you think about this Michigan police officer that literally killed a man by running him into a building? I don't know. I need more context.
Yeah, I said I needed to see the whole video. Like, I needed to hear what they were being called for. That's what I said. I have the context. It says they were called because these bitches were selling illegal fruit.
Y'all ain't gonna call Mo out? Y'all ain't gonna call Mo out?
No.
I gave you the context. No, y'all not gonna call Mo out?
No. You showed me a tiny ass video.
And you just saw a tiny ass video of a so-called immigrant. You know what you did? This video is 30 seconds.
Listen,
no, I'm calling you out.
No. But see, here's the thing about it, is it wasn't you telling me what happened. I read several stories that said these bitches were selling illegal fruit in the park. Okay. And they said we shut the fruit stand down and they got rowdy. All I said was, because I recognize an illegal when I see one, because I lived on a border state. Okay. And I see what it looks like. It's a wrap. I already know what it is. I could make an assessment. I couldn't make an assessment from seeing a car running into a guy, not knowing what are they running into him for? What was the reason for it?
What type of question is that? Why are you running into him? What
if
there is no use of force policy that says run into the suspect?
This is why. This is why I didn't have. Hey, no, call me out. I didn't have an opinion.
Call her out.
Hold up. I didn't have an opinion. All I said was I need to see more information. I didn't have an opinion either way. You did not know. You did not make a little graphic that says y'all ain't gonna call Mo out.
Y'all ain't gonna call Mo out.
And Holly, there was probably drugs in the fruit cart. The fruit cart was probably a fentanyl cart for all we know.
Dang, how come I don't got the music? I wish I had foresight on what you're gonna say, because I would have went to pull them clips and be like, oh yeah, let's roll the clip.
You would have rolled it back. You would have rolled it back on me.
I sent you. Oh, thank you. I sent you several articles. You read it and you're like, I don't know, Soonie. I need more information. I'm just gonna wait till more things come out. You didn't need no information to say this girl was illegal. You were like, oh, I could just look at her and tell. I know my people.
Exactly, which you have said that before too. And you know what? And I respect it. I don't challenge you. I say Soonie knows her people.
I'm challenging you on this police aspect of it. You know your people. Listen, I knew she was illegal. I just wanted to catch you in this fallacy because I knew you were gonna do it.
No.
Fell right into my trap.
But did I also not say when we discussed this on the last show, I said, honestly, I haven't been intrigued by this case. And usually if I'm not intrigued, I don't really look into the information. This grabbed my attention because first of all, I was like, why are they fighting with this little girl? Then you tell me she's 12 why are they fighting with this woman? And then you tell me she's a little girl. And then I'm looking at her going, no, she's not. She's probably just a short El Salvadorian. I'm just saying, I'm an expert. Okay. When it comes to this type of stuff, I'm an expert.
Shout out to Holly. She said, Mo, come on now.
No,
come on now.
Holly,
it's 26 people in here total. There's 11 people and somewhere in the middle. Ain't one of y'all commenting. I know y'all for real. Y'all call me
scared.
out.
Y'all scared of Soonie. That's why they're scared of you.
What is
that?
They
agree with me. That's what means that they agree with me. That's why they don't agree with you. Nothing.
Let's get a 1 in the chat. Let's get a 1 in the chat if you're on Mo's side. Team Mo or Team Soonie? Let's chop it up right now.
I ain't even gonna look at these.
Team Mo and Team Soonie.
I ain't even gonna look at these results because y'all are fake as hell.
What is it?
Look at they're scared to vote. Scared to vote.
They're not scared to vote. Stop
they're
it.
Scared to vote. Look at not one vote coming through yet.
Hey man, y'all better vote in the chat. I'm not moving the show forward until we get votes.
Your silence is compliance with me. Wait, what was 2?
3, nigga. I didn't give you 3 as an option.
What was 2?
2 was Team Mo.
Okay, we got 1 vote for me.
I'm Team Mo this one time.
I'm gonna put cons next to me.
I'm with you, Mo. We know our people. Wait a minute. I'm not saying we don't know our people.
Thank you.
First of all, what are you saying Team Mo to? Because I'm not saying that she's inaccurate on what she said. No,
they're
I'm not going to be dishonest.
They're saying I'm 100% right. And they're saying
I weren't right though.
No. But they're saying I'm keeping it real is what's going on here.
Bruh.
Thank you to everybody who's actually taking my side.
2 for Soonie. I said 1 for me and 2 for Mo.
I should have known Birdman.
Mo's probably right. She's still.
I should have known Birdman was gonna fold to you because he's one of your one of your followers.
Team somewhere in the middle. Man, y'all capping. I need more information before I can talk about this cop literally murdering someone on camera. But I see an illegal. Oh, she's illegal. I already know she's illegal, and I know she was there selling this.
And by the way, I
literally murder a man on the screen, and I can't give any context. I can't talk about it.
By the way, just to sum it up, I did see like a camera angle from the other side of like from the inside of the restaurant, I guess. So you could see, because the other one I couldn't even see the guy, I just saw the car. And I saw a longer information or a video and then more information on it. And I do agree they were wrong. Now that I've seen it all. Shut up, Soonie.
See what I go through?
She's just mad because she can't argue with me now.
Mo.
What?
I could go for days. I don't think you want to do that because you're eventually going to tap out and be like, you know what? Whatever. Shut up, Soonie.
That's me tapping out when I say, shut up, Soonie.
Selling some fentanyl-filled fruit. And all you motherfuckers that didn't vote, screw you. This is supposed to be a fun exercise to see where people are at. What the heck?
Sometimes people are just listening, like they're
except
like
for you, Jessica.
Out.
You see what she's doing? You see this? Sometimes people, Soonie, they're just listening.
Yeah.
Just give them a chance.
I do that all the time. I listen to shows like while I'm cleaning, cooking, taking a bath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, by the way, Soonie, I posted today and I want you to go watch it because Candace told her story about how she converted to Catholicism. Yeah. So I said to Candace, and she was so sweet because she wrote me back and she was like, oh, that's so funny. I said, Candace, I just want to apologize to you for thinking you were like traveling on the south of France and sipping margaritas in Mexico. All the while you were on a 62 mile or 62 day like walk in France with like a bunch of people from other countries who were converting to Catholicism. Because, when you're Catholic, you have to like put yourself through this like suffering ritual. Basically, you have to like suffer to be Catholic. And so she went on this like, it was like, I guess a sabbatical or something like that before that she actually converted. And she walked 62 miles, ate nothing but bread, like from 5:30 in the morning till 8:30 at night, with a bunch of converting Catholics. It was an amazing story, actually. So she wasn't just like making us wait for no reason.
Yeah, I don't care about Roman Catholics are my enemy. I just want you to come out and talk about what we've all been waiting for. Yeah, I don't care. Just hurry up. You're taking too long.
Oh, Lord. Soonie's
just
heartless.
need you to sabbatical. Just hurry up. Listen, I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
You were been supposed to have what? Listen, what the hell were you this entire time? If you were you not Christian?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the whole time because I remember her saying she was Christian.
What was you? Baptist, apostolic? Like what were you?
I don't know.
Now I feel like you've been coming from a worldly perspective and then you just decided to hop on a moral train and ain't nobody giving you no smoke for it. What were you?
Soonie said, who you repping, cuz?
Yeah, what's that you claim?
Oh my gosh.
Where does new change come from?
Her husband.
Oh,
she
God.
said her husband goes to mass every day.
She got slapped with that gag order. She said, let me join another mafia. The Roman Catholics.
She did get slapped with a gag order. She did. Man. Okay, I want you to react to this Alex Jones video. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Have you seen it? Have you seen this?
No.
Okay. So let me tell you what's going on here. InfoWars host Alex Jones says he received reports that the federal government is set to raid his podcast set and will seize assets and close the studio for good. He signs off saying he hopes to be back tomorrow. That was 2 days ago. Here we go.
Today, we're going to beat these people. I'll try to be dramatic here, but it's been a hard fight. These people hate our children. Just take more calls. Go ahead. There's the next person. I did it God's way. I've literally fought these people from day one, knowing I was right. But this is probably our last broadcast. And to have these demons after us, they're so pathetic, but it's okay. So, at the end of the day,
Did I just witness a man crying? Or did I just witness that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be funny, but like,
I don't know why this kind of gave
the fuck
off
is you crying
David,
for? Like,
David J. Harris.
Right.
Well,
Well,
white David J.
That's what it
that's
gave off.
exactly what I
David J.
thought.
Harris.
He said, "Who did?"
It was like,
Have they made? They need to meet.
He listen. All he needs is some weed. Just give him some weed. He gonna sit back and be like, "Woo, guys, America's fucked up. We're all fucked up. They're putting atrazine in the water. They're turning the frogs gay. Okay, and they're after our children." I think he
Yeah.
would have a much even kill better approach. If let's just go over wherever his house is, his compound, and sneak him some happy smoke. Because bro,
wow.
that was fucking
Midge.
odd.
Midge, Maggie McCarthy.
Okay.
She's been saying this for a long time, but she commented and she said, Alex Jones is a government asset. This is pure theater. Same with Trump. Have discernment. These people are part of the show. Now, I was never an Alex Jones watcher. I always like saw clips of him or whatever. And I agree that a lot of the stuff he said was like, wow, that's really crazy how he knew that. But I always found it extremely interesting that he was one of the last people to get shadow banned from Twitter and silenced, right? Like there was a long period of time where on the show, I would sit here and I would be like, how does Alex Jones continue to have his platform? Like it just amazed me. So the fact that Maggie says he's a government asset and he's part of the show and this is pure theater, I kind of believe it. I do kind of believe it. I don't know. What do you think, Soonie? Do you think he's a government asset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. You don't expose all these secrets and still have a presence on social media. If you look at Nick Fuentes, he wasn't exposing anything. He just displayed what they deemed anti-Semitic rhetoric, and they took him completely off the internet. And the only way you could find him, because you couldn't post him anywhere.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get away with posting Nick Fuentes. The only way you can find him is through Cozy TV. So yeah, I definitely think Alex Jones is a useful tool for the government, but I also think that he has a struggle with that, and at times he does maybe like break out and say some shit, but there's no way you know of all these things coming and then you get on your platform and say this is going to happen, and then it happens, and then you live to see another day.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like, to me, it benefits the government to have him around.
I agree. Whistleblowers getting clipped, but this pill popper is still talking. He's a pill popper.
I've been watching a lot of shows with like federal prosecution attached to it. And of course, these shows are like depicting what's actually happening within the Fed on top of what happened with Trump. Y'all, this shit is rigged. If they want you, they will create an entire scenario, like I said before, off of completely circumstantial evidence. Like Mo could die in a room that I'm in, right? And if they have an axe to grind with me, my presence there and my presence there alone is all they're gonna need. They'll build an entire narrative and a story
that
around
you killed me,
that I did it.
People believe that too.
This shit crazy.
No, they would believe you would kill me before anything. I'm too chill, bro.
I'm too nice. You're the one. You're aggressive.
Listen, the nice ones are the psycho ones. They are. I was just thinking about this earlier. I saw my daughter get aggressive. My daughter's a sweetheart. She's never upset. She don't get testy with people. And I saw the look in her eyes. Her brother did something she didn't like, and she like gave him a pop and just shot him the nastiest glare. And I was like, you crazy.
So you're saying if the narrative was you and I were in a room and I died, nobody would believe you killed me?
No.
Come on.
No.
So she killed herself?
Yeah.
What?
Who did it?
What's the motive in me killing her?
Oh, that's a good
exactly.
one. Right.
Play them crickets again.
I was right once again.
Play them crickets again.
I was right once again, and she couldn't stand it.
Nah, cue them crickets up.
Who's cueing those crickets? Who is that?
That's me.
How are you doing
Twist
that?
Liddell did it.
I got an
hey,
iPad.
Man. Hey man.
Yeah, I got an iPad right beside me.
Plot twist.
The butler in the basement with the candlestick, bro. Nobody's gonna believe I killed Mo. They're gonna be like, Soonie did what?
Who? They're gonna have to ask the
What?
questions. Who she was last with besides Soonie? Where did she go? And all that.
Yeah.
Who did you
I'm gonna be
last
in
talk
jail.
to?
The feds are coming. She's Jew, man. The feds are coming.
Oh,
they're gonna
Lord.
say, this is what they're gonna use. My presence, right? And all of my rhetoric online that they're saying I'm spewing anti-Semitism. I'm telling you, bro, this is how they prosecute people. Yes.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
gonna say she had motive to murder her.
Yep.
Okay, where's the gun? They don't need a gun. All they
Yeah.
gotta do is prove that you had motive.
Oh Lord.
Well, let's say, oh Lord.
I mean,
It's
but
true. The Fed is the state in the federal justice system is disgusting.
I'm gonna probably be in it too because I stood up and said they deserve a special place in hell.
And you're gonna be like, well, she did play that big bag song every show.
Look,
Marlena couldn't take it anymore.
Marlena did call her delusional like a lot, bro. Maybe he had an axe to grind with her.
I love how we just made up a whole scenario. Wow.
That's
Y'all better hope
exactly what the
nothing happens
feds
to me.
do, bro. Oh man,
Oh,
there is no
dude.
crime without motive. Exactly. They can build a whole case. They could build a whole bunch of cases against me right now if they wanted to.
Dude, speaking of crime and motive, and I haven't been watching enough to like speak on this, but I've been like scrolling through a few TikToks on that Micah Miller girl.
Oh yeah.
There's some crazy stuff going on. Like people are like now analyzing like the background of the call that she made to 911.
I feel like this is the white Kanika Jenkins. You remember Kanika Jenkins?
No, I don't.
The girl
I
who
do.
was at a party in Chicago and was high out of her mind, drunk, and ended up in the freezer. And her family was saying there's some sort of like conspiracy for the hotel to cover it up. And then people on the internet are saying her friends killed her. She was being essayed in the room. They're like analyzing the background noise, finding different clips of her. Social media put together this crime. The crime
I know,
scene.
but the social media sleuths are really good because on TikTok, people are like focusing in on her back seat and they saw that she had like a sandwich with like a baggy sandwich that she had made and like she was drinking an energy drink and then she went and gassed up and they're like, if you're gonna gas up, if you're gonna go drink an energy drink and you're gonna go kill yourself, like what? You're gonna eat a sandwich? Like they've got a point. Something's weird.
Here's the question. Are suicidal people rational?
No, they're not. But would I go get gas and eat a sandwich and drink an energy drink if I was going to suicide myself?
You
and
wouldn't.
call 911? Well, I might
You
eat
wouldn't.
a sandwich. I might eat a sandwich. Because,
It's been verified
I
that
ain't
the
trying to-
FBI is not. Yeah, the FBI is going to investigate because
I ain't trying to be starving in the afterlife.
how she died and, the husband's weird activity. The husband is weird.
Yeah.
But I don't think if he pulled this off, okay, and got away for this I imagine they're going to be investigating this for a number of years. And then it turns out he's guilty. That's going to go down in history. I don't think the man is bright enough to actually set her up to make it look like she's committing suicide, but he ultimately did it himself. To me, that's just straight out of a fucking movie.
Well, I kind of wonder because like all that stuff came out about like how freaky they were and how they like he liked to do these like role play things with her. Like, what if this was part of like the freak side of their relationship? Because they're like isolating the audio on the 911 call and they can hear like a man's voice in the back.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's looking very weird to me. And I know that you've had like your points that you've made about it. But the more I see, I'm just like, it is kind of weird, isn't it?
Hey, man, I don't know what happened to her. I just know that they both
Holly's on
seem
it.
pretty weird to me.
Mm.
She was in her work clothes. They're trying to verify that the 911 call is not AI.
A lot of that stuff didn't add up to me.
She paid her taxes. Damn.
He was known to be obsessed with AI. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why would the FBI let all this information? This taints the investigation. How do people know all this?
Because there's people on TikTok that apparently knew her and knew the family. Like, I know her sister or somebody is like making all these TikTok videos. I don't know,
So
girl,
is the
but
family coming out and saying he's obsessed with AI? Like, who is coming out and saying this?
I haven't personally seen that particular video, but Holly seems to be very like in it from what I'm seeing here. So
maybe we should start covering these. Like, I'm gonna suck the fun out of it for y'all. Like, how the fuck do you know that? Or maybe it would be nice to have a contrarian in those situations.
Yeah, we need to have a contrarian, and you play that part oh so well. So, so yeah, I think. See, this is the thing. Like, we need to start talking about this stuff because this is very weird. Yo, speaking of weird, I have a recommendation for you guys. Dancing for the Devil on Netflix. You've got to watch it. It's about, you know, those like TikTok dancers that like they in pairs, they do like those TikTok dances. So it's about a particular girl who joins a religious cult called 7M. And this guy like basically takes all their money, but he just develops like a church and then like has all these TikTokers that work for him and they steal all the dancers' monies. And anyways, the parents are like pleading for this girl to get out of this cult. But okay, speaking of conspiracy, while I was watching it, you know what I was thinking about? Stephen Twitch, the DJ from the Ellen Show that was mysteriously found dead in a hotel room, right? So these people were on the Ellen Show quite a bit. So obviously the 7M guy, the guy that ran the church, was also their manager. He obviously had some type of relationship there, but they were on the Ellen Show and there was like lots of pictures of them with Stephen prior to his death. But him and his wife did that little couple dancing thing. I don't know. Just check it out. Dancing for the Devil on Netflix. Fascinating. It's fascinating.
Interesting.
And don't watch Atlas, the JLo movie.
Don't watch Atlas. There's a really good investigative journalist down here that put it all out. Mandy Matney, she's the one who got the murder. The murder is busted.
Oh.
I feel he's alive.
Hold on. Mandy what? Mandy Matney? I'm going to watch that. I'm getting sucked in.
Happy, happy dance, dance.
You feel who's alive?
What?
Who's he? She said, I feel he is alive. Who's he?
Oh. Emma loves you.
Oh, Stephen Twitch. That's who she says. Okay. All right. So the other myth I wanted to bust for you guys, just because I watched this, is the Anthony Fauci COVID situations. This is something you've been seeing all over the internet because he sat in front of the House Judiciary Committee and answered all their questions. Okay. There's this one, and then there's the one of Marjorie Taylor Greene saying, I'm not going to call you doctor during my questioning. I refuse to. You're going to be Anthony to me. Well, stupid. Okay. Her questioning was stupid and she was stupid and everything she does is stupid. So I don't know why people keep getting impressed by anything she does or says. But
he needs to be locked up.
He needs to be locked up. Obviously, I don't even know why we're bothering questioning him when everything has now come out from the CDC and, you know, we're finding out that anyways, we're finding out the truth. So whatever he says here, it doesn't even matter, but take a listen.
Okay, well, we'll take that as a you don't know what you represent.
Oh,
But this, as director of the NIH, you did sign off on these so-called scientific experiments. And as a dog lover, I want to tell you this is disgusting. You made up COVID rules, including
I didn't hear what you
6
said.
feet social distancing and masking of children. NIH scientists made $710 million in royalties from drug makers, a fact that's been hidden. Is it right for scientists and doctors getting paid by the American people, government taxpayer paychecks, to get patents where they're paid millions and hundreds of millions of dollars in royalty fees, especially in the NIH and these government agencies, most powerful agencies in our country, are recommending medical suggestions and advice and making up guidelines like 6 feet distancing and masking of children. Do you think that's appropriate? Do the American people deserve to be abused like that, Mr. Fauci? Because you're not doctor, you're Mr. Fauci in my few minutes. While you and all your...
So that after that, they went on to argue on whether he should be Dr. Fauci or not. But what I do want to say is what he did say in response to the 6 feet of distance is, well, let me tell you what the headlines say. The headlines say Dr. Fauci admits to never or denies ever saying 6 feet of distance. Okay. That's not exactly what happened. He said in the beginning, we advised 6 feet of distance. Some people took it to a further extent, but that was not at his direction that he says. Okay. Now, what I do want to say is this is the only important part of this whole committee that I heard, and it should be concerning, is Dr. Fauci was the guy that signed off on the guidelines, that signed off on the grants that certain studies and things like that were getting. And he admittedly signed off on things that he did not read. So that was very concerning because he said, well, the people that did the studies or the background on whatever project they were working on, whatever guidelines they set, it's my job to trust their work. And so they said, well, you just signed your signature. And he said, yes. And they said, did you read it? And he said, not all of them. So that's very concerning that somebody who's heading up something of this magnitude isn't reading what he's putting his signature to. And then this is what the experts put out to the CDC and the NIH to set guidelines for the rest of us.
Fauci got caught being a liar or got caught being a horrible expert. We trust the experts, guys, to make sure that they know what they're talking about and what they're signing off on.
Yeah.
And he clearly wasn't paying much attention to that.
Yeah.
I came across this article. It kind of ties into what you were talking about with Fauci.
Yeah, the
About 2050, 61% of Americans will have some sort of cardiovascular disease. And this actually came from a American Heart Association study, which I have up here. Find it pretty fascinating that we're seeing an increase of cardiovascular disease and stroke. Now, this particular study does not point the finger at COVID, but it does give a general consensus of just your overall health and what was the other one? Nutrition. Is what contributes significantly to this increase that we're going to see. And comorbidity, that is listed there too.
Yeah.
It makes me think that all those people that were stabbed up are going to start dropping like flies. I know we kind of saw that with people just like suddenly dying, but I think there's a lot of context missing behind how those people died and why they had that reaction. What I did find really eerie was them finding the blood clots that literally mimicked their vein once they did autopsies on these people.
Those were crazy.
I think they're just prepping the public for a lot of deaths that are happening. And I remember thinking that when all these people were getting the jabs, I'm like, I think we're gonna see a crazy amount of death and people just dying.
Yeah.
And that'll be the new pandemic. We won't. They'll pretend not to know why people are dying.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's
That's
already
just
happening
me.
though. It's already happening. Like, obviously, we're just hearing about it with a lot of like athletes,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, they're not going to report on the average Joe that's just dropping dead now. You know, they're
Yeah.
going to report on the celebrity.
But of course, you know, everything you say is a conspiracy theory.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but now we
Yeah.
can talk about this. Now we're able to
It's
talk about this.
okay. Yeah. That's crazy how it's okay to talk about this now.
Yeah, well, because
Yeah, but
they've replaced it with the Jews, and you know,
but not 3 years ago when it first started, where people was losing their jobs and shit and getting censored.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead. I think it's gonna
Yeah.
be interesting. There was an updated some updated information that came out from the Department of Health as far as the military goes,
Mhm.
DODEA and the military, and it showed it was some sort of increase in heart disease that they keep seeing with a lot of soldiers.
Mhm.
Air Force, I'm sorry, not military, Air Force, Marines, Army. They're seeing such an increase in infertility, heart
Mhm.
issues, cancer, and there's one more. But the number that he gave was astronomical. It was crazy how many people were coming down with all these heart conditions and just
Yeah.
overall dangerous diseases that they're getting. And I wonder how this is going to be. I personally think that this is going to be another thing they wound Trump with, because I remember when I was going really hard on him about the jab, right? I was like, you should probably stop talking like this, because Democrats are not just going to let you take credit for that without finding some way to use it against you.
And
They haven't been able to do that. But I think when all these people start dying, I think this is going to be a way for them to say Trump did it. Well, it was Trump's vaccine.
And you have
I was gonna say that too. They was already calling it a Trump vaccine before Biden got into office, saying they'll never take a Trump vaccine and all the other shit.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy though, Soonie, is I 100% agree with what you said, but I find it fishy because the Democrats are like snakes, you know, like they'll find any little hole they can climb into, right? I find it very fishy that they have yet to turn the COVID thing around on Trump and say, well, you're the whole reason we had a vaccine.
They're going to.
But isn't it weird that they haven't yet? It's almost
It
like you're
hasn't,
right. Like they're
because
just
they
like,
don't have the
"We got this
opportunity
in our back
because
pocket."
it hits them just as hard as it hits Trump, because they were also telling people to get the vaccine. But I think they're going to use the fact that look, we trusted Fauci, and Fauci says, well, I didn't read everything before I put my signature on it. We trusted Dr. Barnes. We trusted WHO. You know, we're trusting these experts to get it right. I think that they're going to shift blame on everyone but themselves, and Trump's going to be caught with his dick in his hands. Excuse
Yeah.
my language, but
It's gonna be coming. It's gonna be coming soon, and I feel like they're almost like their last straw with him. Like if all these court cases don't work out, I mean, this is a sore spot for people.
This is a sore spot for Trump. Operation Warp Speed is a stain in his political career. It actually ruined the latter part of his presidency because we got this ridiculous pandemic. It's actually hard to remember the first 2 years of Trump's presidency if you really think about it. The only thing that's seared in all of our brains is what? COVID-19 and January 6th, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. Do you guys remember anything before that?
Nope.
Other than them calling him a racist every other day. That's it.
I mean, right at the same time COVID happened, or the Wuhan lab leak happened, or China, whatever. It was Kobe. That's what coincided. The Kobe crash actually was the same day, same article, same newspaper.
Stuff was cheaper. I remember stuff being cheaper, but you know what I remember more than anything? My prices increasing. I really do. I remember going to the gas pump and being like, bro, it used to cost $25 to fill my tank up.
Yeah.
It is $45. And
Yeah.
I have an SUV, a Honda. It cost my husband $65 to fill up a car, a sedan.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, here's the thing about, and I'm not trying to give any Democrats any idea. I mean, I can't believe they haven't thought about this yet. But if they really want, I mean, if Biden really wanted to like trip Trump up, they would give him a list of things to say in regards to this vaccine.
I believe they are.
They could just turn around on him, and it would show an ugly side of Trump because he's very sensitive when it comes to this vaccine.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got to find a way to make sure they don't get hit for it, though.
Yeah.
They got to.
Yeah.
They can't do it while they are openly saying, yeah, it's go get the job. It's good. I got it.
I mean, I guess the only thing they're going to, I think this is where the line gets drawn is, yes, Trump was like, the vaccine is great. Everybody go get it. It's the best thing ever. But what he always has said is, we never forced it on people, and we didn't stand for it being forced on people. That's where the Democrats came in, is they weaponized it.
We'll see. Maybe, I don't know, because Biden mandated it. States mandated it. A lot of Democrat states mandated it. Maybe Trump will be safe on this because they were pretty much in unison. I don't know. But I don't think this many people dropping like flies with all these studies coming out that show cardiovascular diseases are going to be on the uprise. I don't see them not blaming COVID-19 for it, given myocarditis.
What? That's how the Trump and the Patriots wanted it to happen.
Shut the
it was a double-ended trap, and they walked right into it.
They walked right into it. So we gotta wait. We just gotta be patient and hold the line, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They walked right into it.
Listen, the little tiny bit of X-22 that I was able to stay away for, all I heard him say was, Trump and the Patriots have it under control. And then I passed out. I was like, I passed out. I can never make it. Man.
Lord. I just wanted to bring that up. I was like, this is pretty interesting. See what's going to happen with this.
Yeah. It's going to be, I can't wait for this debate.
People better learn how to play their chords right.
23 days until this debate, y'all. Countdown. We should do a countdown.
Yeah. I have to make the video. I'm going to make the video like ASAP. So I already have it scheduled.
Countdown to June 27th.
Yes.
I miss the Q-tards. I don't. The Q-tards were worse than liberals, man. Like,
I think she means when we used to wear the foil hats and be Q-tards.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that was fun.
My foil hat, man, my cat took it and ran and destroyed it.
That shit is gone in the garbage. It went bye-bye.
Yeah.
School age kids passing and heart issues too. Yeah. All those young athletes that died. They're having some more. I'm starting to see an uptick again in a lot of athletes that are just dropping dead.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, of course, the media. They put out what they want to put out.
And now they're writing it off now as suicide. How convenient.
Or natural causes.
Yeah.
Natural causes.
Now it's a natural cause. Before, everything was COVID, remember?
Oh,
somebody would get smushed between two semis and the cause of death was COVID.
What? Comer says he likes the idea of Fauci being arrested. So you don't like the actual, like, you like the idea of it? You don't care to see him really go to jail?
Is that like they like the idea of Trump being in jail, but they don't, what I was thinking about? How epic would it be if Trump really was in jail? Like, he would literally have so many prisoners behind him. Think about that for a second. Like, he would literally be like the man up in there. He would get everybody's ramen noodles.
Trump gonna have to look. Trump is gonna put in a word with the cartel and the gangster disciples and the Crips and the Bloods, and they all gonna get on the phone to their big homie and say, "Look, we back in Trump."
Right?
I'm telling you,
we back in Trump. I'm telling you, dude, he would be the man. Like, everybody would be handing over their phone minutes to him, their ramen noodles, their honey buns.
He would get fan mail like a mofo.
Yeah, he would.
I think they're going to try to do it. I believe that Democrats believe these things will absolutely harm him. But I don't see where, and maybe I'm being a little biased here, but I don't see where he's experiencing any negative promotion.
Not at all.
From this entire situation. Like, I don't see many people outside of the usual suspects who have something negative to say about him.
Yeah. He's making money off the shit left and right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's crazy. Do we have anything else?
We don't. Those are all my topics.
Yay. We got through all the topics.
Oh my
Marlandon, our third co-host, do you have anything else?
No, other than I'm tired of hearing about Project 2025 too.
What's Project 25? You mentioned that earlier. What is that?
It's something that they keep talking about that people need to read and all that other shit. I don't know if I should or not, because it's mainly coming from people that support the other side.
What, Project 2025?
Yes.
Well, that's a conservative's wet dream, is what Project 2025 is.
What is...
It's an initiative and for up-and-coming and present presidents to fall in line with the conservative agenda, pretty much, from the Heritage Foundation.
Oh.
And some of the stuff that they're asking for, like in an ideal society, I would be for. But being practical, I don't think we should be doing that to people. Hold on, my doorbell's ringing.
No, that's crazy. That sounds crazy to me. I mean, I don't like a Democrat or anything like that, but damn. Y'all trying to make everybody conservative? That's a little wild. I don't know.
But yeah, and also I was talking about earlier how me and my family was ranking the Supreme Court justices and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I put Clarence Thomas first because that's my all-time favorite justice.
Uh-huh.
Then I put Samuel Alito, then Neil Gorsuch, then Brett Kavanaugh, then Amy Coney Barrett, then John Roberts because he flip-flopped too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then Elena Kagan, then KBJ, and then Sonia Sotomayor. I can't stand that whore.
I can't stand her either.
I don't care if she is Latina.
I know. I can't stand her. Wait, so you and your family put the rankings together?
Yeah, like we decided to rank them in our personal opinions.
That's funny. So wait, is your whole family conservative?
No. Hell no.
No? No? Are you the only one?
No, it's a handful of us, but the ones I was talking to was liberals.
Oh, okay. So wait, what do they think about everything that's going on? Like, are they thinking about voting for Trump? Or are they still going to vote for Biden? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, because they've been saying what's going on as far as the economy wise.
Yeah.
They ain't too much into it, but they see that shit.
Right. That's what I think. That's what everybody's tipping point is going to be. It's like people are tired of paying. Man, the other day, like I went to the grocery store and I was like, $150. I got like 3 bags. Like what?
Yeah.
Of nothing.
And then like some people keep saying, I'm getting tired of saying where, oh, y'all vote for him because of a stimulus check. And like I sit up and told them, people were supporting Trump before 2020 and 2016.
Yeah.
People didn't just come out the blue supporting Trump in 2020 because of a stimulus check.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And it was only because of the whole COVID thing when they were putting everybody in these like crazy positions where they weren't able to work and all this other stuff. So that's why people were so thirsty for the stimulus check.
And then another thing, they keep talking about something, if he would have handled COVID right. And like I sit up and ask some people, what in the hell make y'all think staying in the house for 2 weeks would have quote unquote slowed the spread and shit would have went back to normal?
Mm-hmm.
Like what would have made that mysteriously happen? Like y'all can't be that stupid. I know y'all can't. Like don't be as dumb as y'all look. That's what I be want to tell people.
Yep. I agree. It's interesting. Like if we could go back and like not have been under COVID lockdown as long as we were and only did like the 30 days to slow the spread or the 60 days or whatever it was, how things would have been, if they would have been different, what would have, I don't know. It would have been interesting to see how that played out.
And like Candace Owens said, what in the hell make y'all think if y'all give them y'all freedoms, they would just give it back?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and she kept saying it.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we see Trump at the UFC fight and was asked to stop the war by the Muslim fighter? I didn't see that. All I saw was the clip of him walking into the UFC fight. I didn't see that. Anyways, oh, she's back.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Here
we weren't talking about you either, Soonie.
Nothing.
You hear
Don't
me?
worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
She was talking shit about me. What?
No, we weren't talking about you.
Why do you think I was talking shit about you? I didn't say anything about you. It's Marlandon. Marlandon saw you and he goes, "Oh no, here we go."
What did I even do? I just said,
oh, you didn't do nothing. But we weren't talking about nothing either.
Yeah, we were just
we were just talking about how me and my family was ranking the justices, all the 9 justices.
Yeah.
All the what justices?
Like our
The
personal opinion, we was ranking all the Supreme Court justices on who we think is the best and who we think is the worst.
They ranked all the 9 Supreme Court justices. And I was like, is your family conservative? And he was like, no. He was like, the ones he was talking to, they were liberal. But he said that they're thinking about voting for Trump.
Bruh.
Who was at your door?
My kids. Bro, all I hear is do, ding dong, ding dong. And I was like, who the fuck is at my door? And I go to open it. My door, you got to push it out.
Yeah.
It doesn't open from the outside in. So I just like, who is it? And it was my daughter. She's like, I have to pee. Knocking like you the freaking police.
Right.
What the hell's wrong with you?
That's so funny.
Today was the last day of school, so it's me and the kid.
Oh, Lord.
They must have started late.
Yeah, they don't start school until the middle of August.
Oh yeah. Cause the schools around here, they start in early August, and I'm like, why? Go back to mid-August or late August.
I remember going to school in September.
I remember that like twice, like September the 5th, the 4th, shit like that.
I don't remember.
I was just talking to her about how I feel
See?
like.
You don't remember school?
Not really.
Oh.
I mean, not like when I started. I remember school. I just don't remember like what month it was when I started.
Hold up. It is. Did you know that June 4th was actually the day? June 4th, 1919 was actually the day that the 19th Amendment.
It is.
Damn you, Congress. Why would y'all do that? Ever since then, this country has gone downhill.
What do you mean? What you didn't finish what you were going to say? The 4th was the day the 19th Amendment what?
Was installed.
I said Congress passed it.
That was installed.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
June 4th, 1919. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves because that was the work of Satan right there. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah. You would expect women to be calling it women's rights, but instead it's abortion, aka killing a child.
Little patriots learn about women's rights, and you got conservatives over here liking it. The hell? Hey, I like this. Look, the comment section is lit right now. Somebody said, and that's when it went downhill from there.
Sure did.
200 Republicans voted to give women the right to vote.
Ugh.
Another 200 Democrats. Only 102 voted in favor of giving women rights to vote. Do some research and understand that the Democrat Party is really and truly all about what, okay, they didn't spell it right, but what the Democrat Party is truly and really all about, because the majority of them voted against women and blacks having the right to vote. There's an SJW, of course. Somebody said, I'm a woman, but if I had a time machine, I would go back and stop this. Everything is such a nightmare now. Listen, June 4th, 1919 is the day Satan's spawn was let off into this country.
Yeah.
I was like, I really believe that. Women are the devil.
Yeah.
We can be.
So which branch y'all would rather be in?
Which what?
What do you mean what branch?
I'd rather be in the judicial branch. What about y'all?
I'm not touching politics. I think you think I'm playing. I'm not touching politics. They
Yeah,
gonna
I
have to
wouldn't.
kill me because
I
I'm
wouldn't be
talking
in.
about all of y'all.
I wouldn't be in
I'm gonna sit
politics.
at these meetings and then I'm gonna go live on my podcast to talk about all the shit I heard y'all say, and I'm dropping a recording.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be in politics long.
Because
I wouldn't be able to play the game. That's what I wouldn't be able to play.
I feel like
I think you would do great though, because you're bipartisan.
I feel like I couldn't be in Congress either. I couldn't do it.
I'd be
If
assassinated.
I was the Speaker of the House, I'd be ousted so fast by both parties.
I would love to see. I would love to see you like in a House Judiciary Committee meeting, and you just like question time. Marlandon, Gordon, please come up to the mic. You have 30 minutes, or you have 30 seconds, or whatever.
Oh, we all getting everybody about to be cussed out in the room.
Because why y'all playing? Like, why are y'all playing with me?
Like, that's how it would start out. That's how it would start out. Why y'all play with me?
And then, like, just imagine if he had somebody like Bryson Gray as the Speaker of the House, the legislation he would pass.
Bro, those he would be dead too. There's no way they're letting Bryson roam free in Congress.
No way.
He's gonna be the most extremist.
He'd be bringing the Bible every time. Yeah.
Well, Scripture and verse, please.
I can just imagine the votes that asked him. I can imagine the votes from both parties. We already know all the Democrats gonna oust him. We just, I say by 3/4 of the other Republicans gonna oust him.
I have one more topic.
Okay.
This is just kind of something fun for us to talk about. When I saw this, first of all, do you guys know who this is?
I don't, and
that's when it's pregnant at 54.
Yeah, she was on Boy Meets World. She actually played Sean's girlfriend. If you guys watch Boy Meets World, Topanga, Sean, Corey.
Never seen it.
You've never seen Boy Meets World?
Mm-mm.
What? Hold on, let me show you a picture. If I show you a picture of it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I know who that is."
Somebody gonna say that's some Janet Jackson stuff because she got pregnant at a late age.
54 is freaking crazy though. Like that's ridiculous.
She looks good for 54.
Okay. This TV show right here. You ever seen that?
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, while they were in the classroom, Mr. Feeney follows them from middle school all the way to high school and into college. He's like kind of like a father figure in the show. But this black girl right here is 54 years old and pregnant.
By who?
54. I don't know.
Oh.
I have no clue. It just says that on Tuesday, June 4th, McGee took to Instagram to share an update with fans. The 54-year-old posted a video that featured an audio from the Supremes' Baby Love, where she was talking about her being pregnant at the age of 54. She said, at the tender age of 54, I have found myself pregnant.
Tender? Baby, you falling off the bone. 54, that's a high-risk pregnancy.
Yeah.
Very high.
Like
very high.
She already has 3 other children, 2 of whom she shares with ex-husband Cortland Davis and a third from a previous relationship.
Okay. First of all, let me just say this. As a woman of a particular age myself, okay, who has 2 children, I would never intentionally go and get pregnant and start from square one at that age.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So that had to have been oh my God, I got pregnant. I can't believe it. Maybe some weird. And if that's the case, then, God did all that. I don't know what to say. But
that's 54 years old, though. Like,
please don't tell me this woman went out and intentionally got pregnant. No,
that's
no,
what
no.
I was thinking. Like, did you like purposely go do this?
I would hope not. Unless she's married to a dude that's like, I want you to have my baby. You know how some dudes be wanting to have a baby with you. Well, She says, shh, shh. That means the kids are in. See, this is what we're going to get used to while the kids are out of school. This is going to be the constant with Soonie.
Yes. Mom first. Mom first.
Ozempic.
They're already trying to work me.
P says Ozempic. He must be behind in the show. Poor P. PB tried to watch the show, but then he starts behind, I think. What up, P? Anyways, well, did you have anything else to talk about of the 50-year-old pregnant?
No, that was it. I just thought that was interesting that you can get on the internet and brag about being pregnant at 54.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just normal for people. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to help my mother-in-law with this stupid Airbnb here.
Oh.
And the language barrier is very hard. But I just thought it was like kind of strange and cool that it's normal to like randomly get pregnant in your 50s and your late 30s and 40s now.
It is. Again, a little risky, but if God put that child there, then God will take care of that pregnancy, I guess, right?
She's gonna be like,
she's
gonna be in her 70s when her kid is 20.
That's
in the 20s.
16 too.
So you're gonna get the kids meal price and the senior discount. That's crazy.
Same time. That kid's gonna be fucked up, dude.
Dude,
Yeah, you notice how kids with like really older parents are just usually kind of screwed up.
They're either screwed up or it's like a blast for them because they're able to get away with everything because their parents.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do about it? That would have been my dream. That would have been my dream. Okay.
My mom's 60.
Yeah. Your mom is 60?
Now?
Yeah.
No, I was saying like as a teenager, dude, my mom's 60 going on 70. My mom is 57. Should be 58, I think.
Oh, she had you at a good age.
Yeah, I think she was 23 or something like that.
What?
22.
He says women are getting pregnant while taking Ozempic?
They don't even sound safe.
I thought Ozempic helps you lose weight.
That's what I thought
It
too.
does.
Is it because they're like
I knew this lady who took Ozempic and it didn't do shit for her. She was still
she's still
big
fat?
and rotund. Mhm.
She was still a big back?
Big back.
Will she be like Humpty Dumpty?
She was big.
Look at P's right. It says Ozempic babies. Weight loss drug may be causing pregnancies.
How does a weight loss drug cause pregnancy?
Because it's interfering with their birth control.
Jesus Christ.
Either that or maybe because they're like fine and they got a brand new, shape or whatever. They're doing it more.
Repeal the 19th. This is crazy. They're just giving women more avenues to go get abortions. That's the only thing that came to my mind. This is just a bunch of other women that are going to be able to go erase their mistake at 50-something years old because they're getting pregnant while taking Ozempic and birth control at the same time.
It'll be interesting to see how many of these Ozempic babies get aborted.
Do you know what they're going to blame? This is what they're going to say. Quality of life for the mother. The mother's life is at risk because you just said it, and high risk pregnancy for the older you get is very dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know why my brain is working like this today, but it is.
Then she probably got pause too.
I wish I would have saved this article and maybe we could look it up at a later date. But you remember that lady that took it to the Texas Supreme Court about her wanting to get an abortion because it was going to put her life at risk because something was wrong with the baby. I think they denied her whole she was suing them.
Yeah, they said the laws was legal. They said the laws was legal there.
Yeah.
And they denied that woman.
Yeah.
Sure did. They denied her that abortion. Like they said the laws that's put in place is legal. Meaning that can't happen.
Texas woman almost dies because she couldn't get an abortion.
Yeah.
I think so with the Supreme Court, I think.
Yes. Yeah. So she was suing them because she incurred health issues due to having to bring the pregnancy to term. The baby was born fine, I think.
Huh. She couldn't get a timely abortion. Amanda had fertility treatments for 1.5 years, finally became pregnant. So, hold on. Let me pull this up. You just sucked me back in. They're going to have to wait.
Uh-oh. Good job, Marlene. Just joking. That was me.
Yeah, because I saw that story. I saw that story through Newsbreak that I got on my phone, and that came.
Yep. So this is a pregnancy that. Why did you need the abortion? Medical necessary abortions. Loss of a miracle baby.
Here it is right here, Soonie. Look. Texas Supreme Court rules against women denied abortions despite pregnancy complications. So I think the one that you're looking up is a specific case. Oh, sorry. I just took your screen. But this is what we were talking about. So this was just on June 3rd. So 20 patients brought about this complaint, and they were denied abortions despite facing life-threatening pregnancy complications. In the decision, the judges refused to clarify exception to the state's law abortion bans, ruling on Friday that the medical exemption in the law would withstand constitutional challenge. So that's great.
Well, I don't understand her, like why this is a point of grievance, because it says that why would she be looking to get an abortion when they could just deliver the baby? It says that her water broke when she was 4 months pregnant. Now this has happened to me, so I'm gonna know if she's capping or not. My cervix was dilating fully at 22 weeks prematurely. I was inevitably going to miscarry. We found out we were going to lose our baby. The doctor told her that the baby would not survive because the amniotic fluid that the baby was dependent upon was leaking out. Your baby's 22 weeks. Why wouldn't doctors deliver the child, just given that your amniotic fluid is leaking? They would just deliver the baby, and the baby's going to the NICU. Why wouldn't the baby survive? Just because the amniotic fluid is leaking. To me, that's going to signal for an emergency C-section. I've had this happen to me twice. One time it happened because I took my dumb ass hiking and my water broke.
Early like that?
Like 2 months before my baby was supposed to be born. This is my second daughter. With my last child, my baby, my water just broke. I had very weak cervix when I was pregnant with her.
And how far along were you?
The first time that they let me know it was broken and leaking, I was 4 months.
Wow.
So I was on bed rest in the hospital for like probably a little over a month. I was in and out of the hospital, but they never told me that my baby was not going to survive. They watched the amniotic fluid and made sure that she was good. Now, by some miracle, my water sealed back up and there was no more leakage and the baby was fine. But ultimately, I did give birth prematurely due to I can't remember exactly what it was, but I had to go get an emergency C-section. I'm just confused based on this story why an abortion would be required and why Texas would be wrong in denying you an abortion for a baby that has a chance at life at 22 weeks. There's interventions for that in the NICU. I guess I don't understand.
That sounds like she didn't want to keep that child to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if she herself is a part of this specific lawsuit, but there were 20 patients with this story, with the same exact story, right?
This one I'm reading here?
Well, who's this lady? What's her name?
This happened in Texas. Her name is... Can you guys see my screen? No, I'm so sorry. It ain't even up right now. My bad. This woman, Amanda Zurowski.
So I don't know if she... Oh, yeah. So the case is Zurowski versus Texas. So she was the first one to challenge, and then 20 other women joined the suit.
I don't see why this situation with her would need an abortion. You're leaking amniotic fluid. Like, dude.
And the baby has formed.
They give you magnesium.
I mean, I'm not a medical expert by any means, but I will say, I think your situation is not everybody's situation. You know what I mean? Like there could have been other things with her situation. I don't know because I don't know what the information is, but 20 other people had the same gripe. I mean, I don't know. Oh, it says she developed sepsis as a result of the situation of the miscarriage or of the
So
water
then
break.
she had a miscarriage and the baby was already dead and they left the baby inside. That's different. But if the baby is alive and the doctor's telling you that the child is not going to survive due to leaking amniotic fluid, then there's medical intervention for that.
Okay, it says she was denied abortion care after she experienced preterm pre-labor rupture of membranes at 18 weeks of pregnancy. Though her pregnancy was no longer viable, doctors reportedly would not provide her an abortion. Doctors have reported that they have withheld abortion care in some cases because they aren't clear what would qualify as an exception to the state's ban. And don't want to risk legal trouble. After she developed sepsis, the miscarriage, the doctors induced an abortion, and she spent the next 3 days in the ICU fighting for her life.
That is completely different. That's not, listen, this is from CNN, what I just read you. What you just read, that makes more sense as to why she would be suing the state of Texas, because there is a lot of confusion around what constitutes an abortion. And you know whose fault that is? That's the left's fault, and it's the right's fault for not forcing them to define abortion, because they're labeling a D&C, which is just getting the baby out after you've had a miscarriage. They're labeling that an abortion, and now states are like, nope, you can't get these procedures, and women are now fighting. So I understand that makes complete sense. If she's experiencing sepsis and the baby's dead, remove the fucking baby. It's not an abortion at that point. The pregnancy has terminated itself. It just hasn't expelled the baby.
Yeah. And the infection caused her to lose one of her fallopian tubes, which caused her to not be able to get pregnant.
Okay. I agree with this court case. I hope it does go to Supreme Court and they take abortion off the table. Stop calling it that. Call the procedure what it is.
Yeah,
that's
speaking of that,
what?
it was a video. Oh, go ahead.
It's a D&C.
A D&C, exactly.
Yeah.
Like they're labeling it abortion. An actual abortion. I'm like, that's completely different. They set you up the same way, but one is used when the baby's alive, and then there's that same procedure that's used when the baby's not. It's no longer, the baby's dead, and they need to get the rest of the pregnancy out of you.
So when I had a pregnancy where I had to deliver a non-viable child, I later after that had to take D&C, had to do a D&C to clean out the rest of my uterus because they have to make sure that all that stuff is out of there. So,
well, I mean, Texas should lead the way in this, and don't be ignorant or stubborn, I should say. And yeah, definitely ignorant to definitions as far as the medicine goes, medical terms. Because a D&C is a procedure that women who miscarry get to get the rest of the, like the, what do you call it? The sac.
Everything.
Why wouldn't you get that? Why wouldn't a woman be able to have that option right there? Maybe whole abortion thing will smack Republicans in the face. I don't know.
Maybe,
but I think we should talk about this some more. I think we should. I'm going to bring this up a little more often. Like, how do you guys think we should deal with things like this? If this woman is the pregnancy is not viable, the baby's dead, and now she's going septic, why are you stopping her from getting this procedure?
Yeah, that is weird. That is really
like you're
weird.
Purposely trying to kill somebody at that point. Wouldn't that be malpractice? Like, isn't this medical malpractice? You're not giving your patient
That's
the
what I would
life-saving
think.
procedure that it needs, or that he or she needs. I'm sorry.
That's what I would think. So I'm interested to know what their reasoning was for not doing it.
I
don't know.
We should go be nosy, Mo, and see what's going on.
Say less.
If I was her, I'd go to every doctor until I found someone to help me. How many docs said no? I don't know. I don't know. I heard about this, but I didn't really look into it. Now, I'm going to find a different article because CNN is full of shit talking about her water broke and she needed an abortion. Like, that's not me. It's not grounds for a damn abortion.
They'll say a miscarriage is an abortion.
That's what Sooney's saying is like, they've conflated it so much now,
Yeah.
So
I may hop on the panel one day if y'all talk about this.
Hey,
yeah,
this
hop
is where
on.
Cue the song Plan B, honey.
I have questions. Michael Woodward said, "Hey, wait, what? Listen, a Texas woman was blocked from getting a procedure that she needed, and she's suing. Is she going to be suing the state?
She already did. They lost. They lost the state.
Wait, Texas lost?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Bro.
That's what I'm trying to say. No, Texas Supreme Court ruled against women denied abortions despite pregnancy complications.
Can you send me that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening? Is this how they get everybody to admit that they're pro-choice? Even though it's not a choice, this is a life-saving procedure. Supreme Court rules against women denied an abortion despite pregnancy complication. It's not abortions. If y'all would stop labeling this abortions, bro, you wouldn't be going through this.
Yeah, and that's probably what made them rule against it.
Although I think the state should be impartial. If this is an actual procedure, then do the fucking procedure. It's not an abortion. Y'all don't know what abortion means? You can't terminate something that's not viable. It ain't viable.
I wonder what the other 20 cases were.
Wow. This just came out yesterday, June 3rd. Well, the court refused to provide clarity on exceptions to abortion bans in Texas. Why is the court refusing? The lawsuit did not seek to overturn the state's abortion law, but sought clarity from the state regarding when patients with pregnancy complications could receive abortions. They just need to call it a DNC. If you call it abortion, political hacks are going to hyper focus on it instead of doing what's necessary. So, especially knowing that they weren't trying to overturn the ban. Like, come fucking on, dude. Come on. Sepsis. That just made me mad. That makes us look like the psychotic left when they don't want to move the needle, or they're just stubborn on what they want instead of doing what's best for their constituents. She's not getting an abortion. The more I read this, the more it's like, what the fuck? She's not getting an abortion. She's not looking to kill the baby that's still alive because she doesn't want it. She literally did infertility treatments to have the child. So clearly she wanted her baby. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh
it is
yeah,
weird.
I'm gonna talk about this some more. This
You talk about it, girl. You talk about it.
Yeah, if y'all allowed to. I'm not. I get called a misogynist for saying it, or sexist, or don't have no uterus, so no opinion.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, Marlon.
I'm not.
And she was 18 weeks. Okay. See, CNN said 22 weeks, bro. This is crazy.
You know that they don't.
Between
hello, 12-year-old fruits down girl, 14-year-old fruits down girl. Now you know.
Oh, he went back.
Now you know. See?
You ain't shit. You went back.
Everything circles back.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Well, I think we should all look into this. And what's my last day is Friday, I think.
Oh Lord, you finna be gone.
Before the in-laws come?
Yeah, because I get here Sunday.
All right.
We should talk about this some more.
Okay.
And you know who I'll be stuck with Soonie?
You're gonna be stuck with me, my best girlfriends, and we're gonna talk about conspiracy theories.
Oh my Lord.
We're gonna talk about the Micah Miller. We're gonna talk about OJ.
Hey, look,
we're gonna talk about
watch
Michael
them get the
Jackson.
channel booming, and I'm gonna come back to people being like, "Can we talk about conspiracy theories?"
Yes.
I don't want to hear about politics.
Listen, you guys are gonna be invited into my road trips to Colorado conversations. Is what this is. Yeah. I'm supposed to be having drinks with the girls this weekend to discuss. Okay, so don't worry about it.
I'm cleaning all weekend. I'm not doing anything. I'm cleaning the rest of this week. I'm taking my kids to the pool today, right after this show.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to swim for hours. And they're not going to ask me to go anywhere for the rest of the week. No,
yeah, right.
Listen, we in the house. You want to go across the street to the park? You go do that. I'm not going to no beach. Don't ask me to take you to hang with your friends. I'm not doing
You know what? Like I said to you the other day, you talking a big game right now because it just started. But I'm gonna check back in with you in about 2 weeks.
What?
And you're gonna be like, these kids need to go back to school. They need to get the hell out of here. Yes.
2 weeks?
Yes. 2 weeks.
Like I said to you, I like my children.
You keep telling yourself, that.
I would prefer them be in the house with me than out doing something else. I can come back to this room here and put my neon lights on. You know what? I'll be playing Mary Jane. Look. Okay. And then I go back out. Y'all want to play Uno? I'll play.
Soonie over there getting high, talk about you want to play Uno with her kids.
Yes. I love playing Uno flip with them.
At least it's Uno and not spades.
See.
We play spades too. I taught my kids how to play spades.
Oh my
Lord. Like, don't you have work today? Don't you gotta go to work?
Dude, we played spades all spring break.
Oh my Lord.
Spades and Uno.
Well, listen, I gotta make a urination sample, so we have to wrap this up.
Okay. Well, guys, Mo didn't want to concede any ground on the police, so I'm just gonna let her rock. And Mo was right on the immigrant, okay? He was right. Marlandon, thanks for being here. Big back.
Yeah,
it's always fun to have you on here. Everybody else, thanks for tuning in and hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed the topics. And we're out.
All right.
Bye, guys. Soonie, I'm going to jump off because I got to go straight to the toilet, girl. I got to go to the bathroom.
Go pee, girl. Go pee.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
So when you're done getting high,